Welcome, everybody, to the stream. It's Sunday, and we're streaming, and I am really, really tired today. I'm so sleepy.
What did you do last
Chose the
night?
perfect game.
I recorded from we did Rage Select from 3 in the afternoon until like 11:30 at night, and then stayed up until about 4 editing. So, yeah, welcome. If I'm a little punchier than usual, it's because I'm Jeff versus Insomnia today, but as always, I have Ms. Kayla.
Yes,
and
suck it.
Mr. John.
How'd it do?
And we're playing a little Dishonored here, so we're going to go ahead and make a new game.
Jeff, why are you playing this?
Why am I playing this? Because I saw it and went, okay, I want to play that.
He's like, it looks so free.
Yeah.
I sound nasally? Someone just said I sound nasally?
Nasally?
I'm the only one. I'm not sick with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me. Maybe you thought these dulcet tones were John.
Stop holding your nose, John. Just
Oh.
Don't talk
I'm
like this
sorry.
the entire time.
I won't do this anymore.
This is the new Rage Select. Welcome to Rage Select. I'm Jeff.
So this is like maybe the smallest, hardest to read closed captioning ever.
yeah.
It's white on white clouds.
Yep.
And
But they put a black border on it. So once upon a time, there was a whale. There was a guy, and he lived in fictitious London, and he's going to go see a lady about a kid.
yeah.
So.
But first, pirates.
But first, the ferry boat. We got to get off this boat and go to another boat.
So I
What's up,
watched
buddy?
Stardust for the first time this weekend,
Oh, yeah?
and I thought it was great.
Yeah, it's
and
a good
I
movie.
especially love the space pirates.
Were they
Well,
are they just like...
cloud pirates.
Okay,
Okay,
all right,
cloud,
all right. Oh, yeah, sure.
Any ship that's not in water, I consider a spaceship.
Air pirate?
Air
Yeah.
pirates.
I think
Yeah.
it's an air pirate, yeah. They harvest clouds, rain clouds.
They were
Is
great.
Crimson Skies on Steam? That was just like an original Xbox game, right? Or no, that was a
Yeah.
PC game. They had a PC version of the original, not the one that came out for the Xbox, but the original Crimson Skies. That has to be somewhere out there. I won't
Yeah.
play that next week.
You know, I have an Xbox with the HD component cables. If we could probably just go over to Game Over Video Games and get Crimson Skies for the Xbox.
I'm not touching an original Xbox.
All right.
I do.
All
I
right.
will just throw up and die.
All right.
Or
I'm just saying. I'm
Are
just
those-
saying.
is he wearing like stripy girl socks, like stripy knee highs or something like that?
It's a fashion.
This seems like a really ineffective way to change from one level to another by like filling up this giant thing every time you want to just go up here.
Yeah.
Especially because I don't think we actually even go forward anymore. We just get off the boat. Like they could have just put a staircase at the bottom of that, and it would have been fine. All right, Geoff.
But you are an important person. You don't need to walk.
Yeah.
I wish I was so important that it was just like those airplane roads for me everywhere.
The moving sidewalk?
Yeah.
But just for you.
Everyone else has to walk. I get it.
Because I'm that important.
Man, I remember when I bought this game on Steam the last time when it came out, and I installed it, and I was just like, this game looks really, really good on the PC. It's one of those games that looked good on the consoles, but looks really good on the PC, outside of just pulling this creepy little girl right up to your face.
I'll cover my eyes and you hide. Do you have time? Mother's busy talking to that
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, fine.
What? I don't think
Uh,
she's talking.
What?
Okay.
No, she's asking us to play hide and seek.
No, she said her mother's talking to the spy master.
No.
And I
Oh.
say,
Yeah, she's
Don't
like,
know
do you
that
have
she's-
time to keep her company while her mother
I'm
is...
too tired for sexual innuendo today. I don't know what's going on here at all. All right.
So I don't remember this part at all. So my John bought this weekend
Mm-hmm.
in CD form, and we've been playing it.
Physical media.
He's been playing it.
Ugh.
I learned how to carry a knife correctly.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
upside down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew how to do that.
All right, so now we have to hide. Yeah, this is totally optional. You don't have
So
to do
is
any of
this like your training mode?
Yeah, this is like
how to train like a little girl?
you get to go behind here, and it shows that you're like you you can't find me, little girl. And then when she comes by, you stab her in the face. Just brr.
Jeff, why are you following that little girl? You're such a creep. That's what the chat room says.
Yeah, that's about right.
It's kind of on par for this game. I mean, you
Right.
peer in windows and
Oh, okay, she's up there.
The chat room also suggests that instead of the walking floor, the moving, what did you call it?
Moving sidewalk?
Moving sidewalk.
Yeah.
That I need a throne with 4 guys to carry me around.
What do they call those?
I don't know.
I don't know what they're called either, but all I can think
A
of is
litter?
all I can think of is that scene from History of the World Part 1
Uh-huh.
where she's like walk in sync.
Uh-huh.
You know, because they're not walking in sync with each other.
Oh.
So that girl's your daughter? What? I don't understand.
No. She's the queen's daughter.
She's the queen's daughter.
She's kind of your surrogate daughter a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, she's
Like
like, oh, Uncle Creepy, you're awesome. I love you.
Nice.
Or maybe-
But it wasn't the baby from that scary video game we played last week, right?
No. It wasn't Francesca.
No, the chicken baby from the Silent Hill demo that just came out is not in Dishonored, which came out 3 years ago, is made by a different company. You are correct, Kayla.
You don't know. Like, sometimes people can be super meta. Like,
Yes, that would be so meta. I don't think anybody would ever know. You're a pretty good painter.
Not so sure that
Sokolov?
So
Sokolov.
the people in the chat are saying that she actually is your daughter.
Is that okay? Does that come out later on in the game? This is like way later. Okay.
oh.
Whoops. Spoilers.
Well,
chat room.
yeah, chat room.
Spoilers.
Hey, maid, what's up? And who's
Yeah.
the voice actress for this? Like this, they loaded this game up with famous voice actors and actresses.
The little girl is Chloe Grace Moretz.
But the queen here is like
Your mom.
Carrie Fisher or something like that. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. She's somebody. They're all somebody. Brad Dourif is in here, I guess.
Yeah.
Susan Sarandon, I guess, plays like the creepy old woman.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, it's the role she was born to play, Kayla, obviously.
Well-
Been training her entire life.
Why do they need that?
I don't know. It's a weird question because you don't actually find this
It's
out.
kind of like Vin Diesel being Groot. It's just like, why?
Yeah, but it's weird because it's not like when they even did the commercials for this that they were like, and then this star-studded superpower. Like I didn't even know any of those people were the voice actors
Yeah.
until I got to the credits at the end of the game, and I was just like, what the fuck? This game is like loaded with famous
April.
voice people. So, oh,
It was weird. You'd
little
think
weird.
they would focus on that a little bit.
Or that, like at the beginning, like when he's on the ship, they would have drawn that sequence out a little bit and had like a title sequence where they
Yeah.
were like, blur instead of just the smoky background with the white text on it.
Yes, don't worry, darling.
Yeah, mother's find my ass.
Super fine.
What are they doing over there? Oh shit! Nightcrawler, no!
Knife.
Bam! Wait,
Bullet
that's
to the
cheating.
chest.
That's cheating. Where? There
Right
he is.
there. Good job.
What would you call that sound you make when you kill things?
Flourish. Dramatic flourish. Are you talking about the sound the game makes or the sound that I
you.
make?
Slapped her.
Yeah. Oh, no! The slapping seems so much less important now. Damn it.
And they took her. It took the girl.
You know, it seems like in a world where people can just disappear, that'd be a pretty useful thing if she could have been able to just disappear.
They call the sounds you make blarga.
Blarga? I sometimes go with the blarg flarg.
Blarflarg.
Yep. Sometimes it's the pew-pews, and sometimes it's the shoogity-wows. I don't know what the third category is. Man, we had an email, or we had a podcast one time where somebody was asking us about, like, tropes in fiction that we hate. And I actually realized that there's a reason for this, but, like, this whole just, you're standing next to a dead person. You obviously killed them. Like, we're not going to take a moment to figure out why there's a dead person really near you. I really don't like that very much. I mean, here there's a reason.
Title
but-
sequence.
Title sequence. Late title card.
There's a Japanese movie. It's something. It's a love something or love exposure, and the title card comes up 2 hours into the 5-hour movie. So like that's
Jesus.
So when it
5
happens,
hours.
yeah.
Wow.
It's almost like
4-hour movie or something like that. It was hilarious when it finally showed up. You're like, oh, that was the pre-title sequence.
Oh yeah, what was it? Like Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip. Like there was an episode where the title card came up 30 minutes into the episode.
Yeah.
Still love that show. Oh well.
Nah, the first episode was good. That was weird watching Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip because you got to watch a show like devolve before your very eyes. Like the 4th episode was nothing like the first episode at all. You were just like, oh my God, what's going on here? But then I think Aaron Sorkin is kind of dramatically overrated personally.
What was it?
He's so fucking preachy on his TV shows. You watch Sports Night?
I love Sports Night.
You know how often they get in these long political discourses in Sports Night? It's like you just
all the time.
like Aaron Sorkin was born to write the first 2 seasons of The West Wing, and he shouldn't have done anything else. And maybe the movies, like A Few Good Men or Social Network or things like that. But Sports Night is just incredibly preachy, and I hate the dynamic between the nerdy dude and the hot chick that he's dating.
the chick from Sliders.
Yeah, where he always gets to be right at the end. No matter what kind of a douchebag he's been, it always turns out that it was like, oh, no, I was actually secretly right, and I was being a good guy the entire time, and you're just being a bitch. Because every woman Aaron Sorkin writes is either, like, she just wants to be in love.
There were times when he was where that ended differently. There were a few times.
Yeah, but more often than not. I mean, there were even things there where it was pretty freaking obvious that that dude was in the wrong, and they still... Yeah, get a drink out of this dirty faucet.
But yeah, anyways.
Yeah, I don't like Aaron Sorkin. It's weird because I know a lot of ladies that dig on the writing for his shows, but I don't think he can write women worth a damn. He either writes men with boobs or there we go. Taking all this stuff.
If only.
And what if only men had boobs?
Both.
If only Aaron Sorkin could write, and if only men had boobs, this world would be a better place. All right.
I think so. So, do you think... Would you like the developer of this game to make Dishonored 2 or Prey 2?
Prey 2. Prey 2.
So what is Prey 2?
Prey 2 is a story that I actually really like. It actually bears a lot of resemblance to the Guardians of the Galaxy story in a certain way, where they showed it at E3, and I think it's been canceled at this point.
It has.
Or it's either that or it's in indefinite limbo. But basically, yeah, fucker. It's about this guy who gets teleported to the other side of the universe, and he's like a marshal, I believe. And he ends up becoming like an intergalactic bounty hunter as like the only human in a world of aliens and shit on the other side of the universe. And they showed a demo for it at E3 a long time ago, and then I was like, holy shit, that looks incredible.
Looked way better than the first one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Not that the first one was really like super terrible, but
yeah.
This looked really creative, and then it got canceled. It was like,
yeah.
It went into development hell. There was some like, well, this developer's going to work on it, and then eventually it was just like, nope, never coming out.
Take it all.
Take it, everything. Take the jellied whale meats, jellied eels.
Ew.
And
Did you eat a jellied wheel?
potted. What I eat a jellied wheel? Like a wheel that had been soaked in strawberry jam?
It came out wrong. It was whale and then eel.
Sure, either one. I'm pretty. I've got this personal philosophy that what fucking. Oh no! Wait! Don't let him fall.
Don't get.
Crap! All right. Can
Someone saw.
I don't know. It sounded like there was a. I'm trying to get the key off of him.
So what's that slash mark on the side of your screen?
That's your health.
Okay.
That's how much health you got.
My health looks like a lightning bolt.
No, I have this personal philosophy that you should never be afraid to try eating something at least one time. You know, if you don't like it, that's cool. And if people try to get you to eat cilantro, even though you told them a million times how much you don't like cilantro, well, then that's their problem, not yours. But you should at least try cilantro once.
I don't think I could eat the jelly eel, though.
Why not?
I just... I'm not big into fishy stuff.
Fish is delish.
Fish is,
Yeah, I'm not much of a fish person either.
Give me some salmon. Salmon. 24 hours a day, salmon. I don't even need them to dye it pink. They can just give me gray, grotesque salmon, and I'd totally eat that.
All right.
As long as it tasted like salmon. Foot, fucking. Oh, damn. Okay. Wait, no, stay down, dude.
Grant says you've tried human.
Except for human. That's the only thing I wouldn't try.
You don't eat your same species.
Yeah.
It's a rule.
It's more of a guideline, John, but it's one that I happen to
I don't know.
to abide by.
One of my best friend from San Antonio and I, one of our favorite things is like restaurants where the thing that you're eating is serving a plate of itself. Like, here, I am a crawfish, and I am a crawfish with the chef's hat, and I'm serving you a plate of crawfish. Like, I love that stuff.
Well, I don't understand. There are places where this happens.
All the time.
They train
Like-
crawfish to
No,
tiny
like-
crawfish to
like,
come walk on land.
It's the
And
advertisement. Like,
oh, okay, okay.
like
I thought you said that you liked restaurants where that happened, and I was like, there are restaurants where that actually happens. I mean, I saw a thing online where they said that a bunch of cats were running a Pizza Hut in Japan or something, but they didn't look like they were actually running that place.
no.
Little did you know they are.
I don't think cats can make a good pizza. How would they keep the hair out of it?
But you just eat it with air.
Ugh.
Protein.
Cat hair?
You don't know. You'll just eat it and think it's good pizza. You don't know that.
I'll
there's
try
hair
it
in
one time, but I don't think cat hair pizza sounds very good.
So, if you had money to open a restaurant, what would the name of the restaurant be, and what would you serve?
Boy, that's a large question.
Yeah.
And you guys got a easy answer for that?
I would serve a sandwich shop. I want you guys to come up with the perfect name, though. I think the chat room is way smarter than me.
For the sandwich place?
Yeah.
Let's see. Big K's Sandwich Emporium. Fucking goddamn, I am terrible at this game right now.
Yeah, you are.
Fuh. Give me that key. Give me a key.
They called it the Rage Diner.
Rage Diner.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it was a place,
They called it Kayla's Buns.
I like the idea of having like a little greasy spoon diner because I like places where you can get all kinds of different food, and generally speaking, that stuff is pretty easy to. Brr!
Of course, the guy in the room now sees you.
Brr! Brr, brr. There we go. Very cold in here. Oh yeah, you're not supposed to do that because of the rats. That's what it is.
What are you not supposed to do?
There's a plague, right? Dunwall's got the big plague.
Yeah.
And if you kill people and leave their bodies around, then it increases the amount of plague rats that are out in the world. Except that it's garbage because all that really affects is the very, very end of the game and whether the little pre-rendered cutscene says, like, and there were fewer rats and everybody was happier, or, and there were more rats and everybody was dead. Grr! Oh, in the foot.
Oh, got him.
They said Loretta's Spongy Muffin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really gross.
That is gross.
It's really gross. Close
That's
that door.
extremely gross.
Yeah.
Kayla's Footlong Queen.
I don't know about that. Let's see. What's a good? You could do alliteration, right? What's the good? What's a
No
good
way. I would never do alliteration.
C word for sandwiches?
Crust.
Kayla's crusty. No, that's bad connotation. It's just bad connotation. Oh wait, put the. All right, fuck you guys. I'll go this way.
They called it put it in your face hole.
Yeah, shove it in your face hole.
The sandwich bed.
Yeah.
That's cute. Because I made a hamburger bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, oh wait, that was when we did the Broforce we made the Taco Bell song. Taco Bell, put it in your mouth. Kayla's store. Knowing Kayla, you guys, it would probably be something just completely. Like I wouldn't know why it was named that. You'd have to explain it to me, right?
Right.
Yeah.
it'd be like super meta. So one of my friends went to like Belgium, and she brought back this mustard,
Yeah.
and it says honing mustard, and it cracks me up every time I see it.
Why?
Because it's supposed to just be honey mustard, but they spelled everything wrong.
Oh, okay.
Honing
Oh, there's the rats.
musterd. Honing mustard. Cracks me up every time. So maybe I'd call it that.
And you're like, why is it named that, Kayla? Because it's funny. What's the matter? You don't know funny? Come on. If you ever get a chance to go to Belgium, eat the waffles, man. They're good.
Oh no, they're getting eaten by the
Stroop
rats.
waffles are delicious.
What?
I love a stroop waffle.
But the pickled herring in Amsterdam was better. Pickled herring.
That's what your diner would be called, the pickled herring.
The pickled herring. Yeah. Just anything with a dirty connotation at that point. Look at all those rats.
Better watch out. They're
Uh-oh.
coming for you.
Are
What
they
about
coming?
you, John?
What about me? Would I have a place that I would a restaurant? I don't know. I'm not really a restaurant person. That's probably something you'd probably have to ask my girlfriend, Amanda, about, because she would probably have a really good answer for you.
Yeah.
If not like 12.
Oh my gosh, I always tell John, I go, we need to open up a trailer, and he's like, no, too much work.
Yeah.
We'd have the best. We'd win.
You have to just watch Kitchen Nightmares for a long time, and then you'll be fine. Then you'll know all the secrets from Jerk Ramsey himself.
They want to name it Kayla's Pink Waffle House.
Too
Maybe it's-
easy.
The boogeyman would let you pickle his herring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super happy.
I know at one time a bunch of friends and I had the idea to open a place or to find a place to open basically like a cereal cafe, like to do
Yeah.
like in basically every morning when we wake up we play nothing but like Saturday morning cartoons, regardless of what day it is, and just serve various types of cereal and customize the cereal in various ways.
Tell you what, I'd like to open a restaurant that serves things that people don't normally eat. I think that a lot of people don't eat enough things that they don't normally eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always wanted to eat bugs. I just wanted to give that a try at least once before I shuffle off this mortal coil.
I'll do that for you.
I got a feeling. I mean, well, my personal philosophy is that there's got to be a reason. Nobody eats bugs and they're just like, God, this is fucking terrible, and then they just keep doing it. Like, there's got to be some.
Oh, no, they're good.
Yeah.
I do it for my class whenever we talk about, like, gardening and ecological, like, eating insects for protein and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so we do chocolate-covered crickets on our brownies.
Okay.
And so it's just crunchy.
Yeah.
And then
Do they have much taste, or is it just crunchy
it's just crunchy. It's more of a texture.
Yeah.
And then we always put, like, fried mealworms on pizza.
Okay.
And fried mealworms kind of taste like popcorn.
Okay. I mean, that's the thing, is that I would assume that it's not just completely disgusting. Else, why? What? Trigger. Yeah, I already turned off the thing. Or else people would stop doing it. It'd be like, nobody out there eats dirt.
No.
Nobody out there is like, oh my God, I just deep fried dirt bar this weekend, and all they do is fry dirt, and it's great. I think this is a.
Oh,
Nope.
you didn't get that drink. I don't know. You're supposed to get a drink.
Get a drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
What was the drink?
I don't know.
Okay.
Someone
said it's too
in the
late.
chat said, "Get that drink," and they're like, "Nope, never mind."
Okay. I got
So, my friend who goes down to South America every summer,
Uh-huh.
she's eaten, like, cockroaches off of different trees
Okay.
and says they all have a different flavor.
Interesting. Interesting.
Like, I think that's crazy. Yeah, I am a wonderful teacher, and I'm about to go back tomorrow.
Yeah,
Summer
it's-
vacation is over.
What's summer vacation?
Yeah, I haven't even had summer vacation in a long time.
It's back to working 60-hour weeks. Yay.
That's one of the things about working at Rage Select is that I almost feel like I don't need to find a way to get that cup. I don't actually need to find a way to lower the amount of hours that I work. I just need to transition directly from here into jobs where people work like 60-hour weeks.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh my god, I work all the time." Just be like, "Yeah, I don't know. It seems pretty normal to me." What? All right. And if I jump down and like kill you.
Why does someone want me to pick my nose?
You just tell them that you did it, man. That's what you do when the chat asks you to do something that they can't
He
see.
totally did, and he licked it, but he did not follow through with the eating.
No,
Sorry.
that's a little disgusting.
You tasted it and decided against.
Yeah, it wasn't ripe.
Yep. Cool. I got my crossbow bolts back.
So, if you guys
Shoot you in the
lost
hand.
both of your hands in a freak accident, what would you do for a living then? So you couldn't do this game, or could you? Could you Oculus Rift with your mouth?
No, that's not what that means. But what I could do is I could go out and find like a young kid or something, right? Like somebody who's like fresh and good at games and stuff like that, and I could have them play because 90% of this job is talking into a microphone, and I don't need hands for that. What? I just have somebody else play.
Sucker.
And then sit here and criticize them and not even let them have a microphone with which to defend themselves. I'll call it Jeff is an asshole theater.
Yeah, if I lost both my hands, I'd pretty much be out of a job. My day job. I'd pretty much be useless in society.
Kayla, does that mic keep falling down? I'm
Yeah.
gonna fix it for you.
Hold on a second, folks. Fixing
yeah.
stuff.
He's, you know.
Yeah, I know. They can't see it, Kayla.
They can't see it, but it's pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
There you go. Should be all right.
So I don't know why they went to pick your nose. Maybe there's gold in there.
There's not. Trust me. If there was, I would be a lot richer.
Maybe you're just keeping your secrets so you don't become our golden goose.
I'm pretty sure I would be a lot richer if I had gold nuggets up my nose.
Yeah, are you implying that John's nose actually produces like actual gold dust, and then he's just keeping it a secret from us because he doesn't want us to like tie him to a chair and pick his nose for the rest of his life? Don't worry, John. We'll see. But if that was the case, then he would have had an answer for the question about his hands. He could just get somebody else to pick his nose. But then, how could you keep them from taking it and running away? How would you? If you didn't have hands, you could get hooks, and if they tried to run, you could hook them. This guy seems way sketchy.
No, I think he seems totally reputable.
Yeah. All right, old man. Put
So,
me on your future boat.
Was the freak accident trying to dig the boogies out of your nose? And then is that how I lost my hands? If I had no hands, I would be a massager. And I would just nub people.
Nub people into comfort.
Yeah.
The thing is, I know they've actually got prosthetic hands that are pretty decent now.
Yeah.
That are way better than they used to be.
You can just make them out of those 3D printer dudes.
Yeah, but what I want to know is with all this technology that we've had, I'm like, all right, you guys have the hands that people can they can use pretty well, right? Where are we on the hand that you could take off and then put different things onto, like a flamethrower or a spatula? Or
No, I think you can do that.
Can you?
I think there's that sort of.
We'll just 3D
thing.
print it.
Just 3D print it? Well, you'd have to have some kind of generic unscrew this and then screw on the other thing. Was it a movie?
Yeah, it was
The guy unscrews his hand.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, that's the Bruce Lee movie. I can't think of the name of it right
No, I'm
but
sorry.
then there's the spoof, which is from Kentucky Fried Movie, where the guy also does it there as well.
Actually, what I'm thinking of is the Gene Hackman policeman character in Young Frankenstein, who's got the arm that he keeps hitting to spin around and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
You cannot kill the rat. Oh, I can. Oh, plague. All right. I can kill a rat.
You're like, I will kill all the rats. Blum, 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 blum.
You got one of those for me? Did you bring enough for the class, or
They said RoboCop, Army of Darkness.
right?
Yeah.
Those are the
Hook,
names of movies. These are all the names of movies.
Enter the Dragon.
Yes.
Maybe
Enter the
these are
Dragon is the one I was
The
thinking
hand
of.
one.
Oh, these are movies with hand stuff.
Yeah.
That sounded a little weird.
Focal point hand stuff.
How do you?
What I want to know is how come I don't have an extra set of arms yet?
Yeah.
I would like 4.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like you are the hand that mows the lawn.
You have
are-
to still go with the hand. This isn't multiplicity where you get a clone of yourself and it goes and does the
But
stuff for
At
you.
least I could like check Facebook. Like while mowing. If
I
had
just-
3 arms.
I feel like if you had 4 arms, that you'd just be tempted to eat while you were doing everything, right? Because you would never have to stop anything to eat a bag of chips, right?
Well, couldn't you just get a tube at that point?
A tube?
And then you don't even have to lift the fake hand.
No, you'd have to crush the chips down so small that by the time they went through the tube, they'd be worthless. Plus, you'd have to put some kind of like liquid in there with them to be able to get it through the tube.
No, just like that air thing, like they do with the bank.
A pneumatic tube that just shoots food into your mouth.
Pretty
I'd rather
much.
have 4 arms. I mean, you know. But
Once upon a time, I got hit in the head from a hamburger cannon.
yeah.
It was my birthday.
I remember that. I was there.
What's
Yeah.
that hamburger cannon?
They
It
put
was,
hamburgers in
it was
a
like
cannon.
a T-shirt cannon, except they stuffed it with hamburgers instead of T-shirts.
Why? But what if the person doesn't catch the hamburger, or that hits them in the head and falls on the ground?
It hit Kayla in
It
the
hit
head.
me in the head on my
But
birthday.
then you waste a hamburger. Why don't you just
I
eat
ate
did
it
it?
off my face.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
I
then
think
we
this
watched
is
and then we watched Hamburger the movie.
Yeah.
this is Brad Dourif.
Does that make you happy?
Yeah.
What is he also known for?
He was Grima Wormtongue in the Lord of the Rings movies. He's been in a whole bunch of stuff over the years. He was in no, that's Jeffrey Combs. I was gonna say Reanimator. What else has Brad Dourif been in? John, you know Brad Dourif.
I have no clue.
You know who Brad Dourif is?
No clue. I'd probably know him if I saw him, but
They
I
say
don't know his name.
Lord of the Rings. Is he Lord of the Rings?
I've seen Lord of the Rings.
Grima Wormtongue in Lord of the Rings. Brad Dourif. Actor Brad Dourif.
Was he also in
They
a
said
Star
Child's
Trek
Play.
show?
He
Oh,
was
that's right. He was
Chucky.
Chucky. And,
Yep.
and yeah,
Yep.
he was also in The Next Generation as well, a couple episodes or whatever.
Thank you, Brain Trust chat room.
Or am I thinking Babylon 5?
I think you're thinking of Jeffrey Combs.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm thinking of Jeffrey Combs.
Jeffrey Combs was in all the almost all the
Yeah.
Star Treks. Jeffrey Combs is badass too, but
Yeah.
all right, give me that dumb mask that you can't make symmetrical on both
Well-
sides. You don't need to put it on
Oh,
my
no.
face. I can put it on my own face.
Now
So-
things look worse. Much, much worse.
Number 2.
Now it's
Number
Dog
1.
Vision from that
Uh.
horror movie.
Which one? Man's
The-
best friend?
I don't know, the one with the dog.
Man's best friend? With Lance Henriksen and a dog?
I don't know.
Dog soldiers?
I don't know.
Dogville. It's Nicole Kidman in Dogville. Why is that falling down? If that microphone stand is broken, if something has happened to that microphone stand, I'm going to be
didn't-
really upset.
I let you touch the mic Yeah, I do.
Um,
all the time. Jeff is so tired he's not blushing. This is no fun. Yeah.
Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest.
John's in charge.
Oh, I'm in charge. Okay, hey everybody. I don't know what option to select here because I don't have the controller, but things are happening. Did you break the microphone, the mic stand already?
I don't believe in breaking mic stands.
I was more asking Jeff if he broke it. Did he strip the? Oh, that's weird.
Okay, I'll hold it.
You have to hold the mic. We'll fix it during the break later.
Swear to God, fucking microphone stands.
Dime a dozen.
I've got 2 broken ones in my closet, and
I was
now
gonna
I've got
say,
2
you have
broken
this-
ones out here. I've got
you
4 busted mic stands.
You have a weird bad luck with microphone stands.
I don't know. I need to stop buying the cheap ones because apparently they only last for like 2 months before they get all messed up.
He rocks out when we're not here. He's like, oh, the
That's right.
microphones.
I practice.
Yes, Jeff was stripping.
Yes.
So I wrote it on there
Uh-oh.
earlier, but I teach now for the first time kindergarten.
Nice.
Yes.
That's
So,
younger than you've taught before, right?
it's the youngest I've ever taught.
Have you? Do you feel like you're like those younger kids are easier to handle or harder to handle?
So I met them all last Thursday,
Yeah.
and they all seem relatively cute and wonderful. One guy was like racing his name off of everything, but I'm like, that doesn't erase you off out of my room, like just because you erase your name off it. So I think you might like be at the hard sale.
Yeah.
But usually I show kids a Millennium Falcon bed, and I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, guess what Miss Cromer did? Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Like, the nice thing about second graders is they can already read.
Mhm.
So this will be me repeating myself a lot. And most of these kids have never been to school. Only about 4 of them went to preschool. So it'll be really interesting. We'll see if I like it.
Yep.
We'll see. But I like it because, like, every day is like, this is how we use a pencil. Today we're going to learn how to use crayons.
Nice.
Yeah. But it's super fun. We're going to read a lot and sing a lot and dance and
Cool.
you know.
Sounds
Play.
like fun. What's your big? I mean, what's your priority when you're teaching kindergartners? Like, are you trying
So-
to get them ready for first grade, or are you focusing on very, very specific things?
Both. Like, for this first month, it will just be, how do we operate in a school?
Right.
What are procedures? How is this different than our home?
Yeah.
Like, you know? Because you cannot go Miss Cromer, Miss Cromer, Miss Cromer, Miss Cromer.
Right.
So, where you can totally go, Mom, Mom,
Right.
Mom, Mom. Oh,
So-
my gosh.
So
you
you're
know?
starting the beginning of like socialization. You're
Exactly.
kind of starting to show them like this is how it is in the real world. You're starting the beginning of making them into
No
adults.
naps.
That's right. No, they still get naps, right?
No.
No naps anymore?
No naps.
No,
Why
this is
not?
the first year you don't get naps.
Yeah.
Wait, is that just started this year?
No, like
Oh.
kindergarten's when you start. Like there was naps when we were little kids, but
Right.
they think kids should be smarter now than we were.
What does that have to do with naps? Do naps
You're
make
not
you
learning.
stupider?
You're not learning
You
if
should
you're
be
napping.
spending that time learning.
But naps, man. Naps.
No, you get none.
No, they're really important.
No naps for you.
All the entire Western world does not put enough emphasis on the need to go to sleep in the middle of the day because you didn't sleep enough last night.
Very much.
That's what I think.
Well, that's because you don't go to sleep till 4 a.m. in the morning.
Well,
Yes.
7 a.m., but 7:30 a.m. actually.
And then
Once the sun starts coming up, it kind of seems stupid to try to go to sleep and get to sleep before it's all the way up. You might as well just watch it come up and then go to sleep.
You know, I once used that argument on my mother
Yeah,
when I was in high school,
yeah,
and she told me I was very wrong.
yeah.
And I was, grounded.
Well, I've used a lot of arguments with a lot of people about why I shouldn't sleep and should drink a lot and should smoke, and none of them are really have any real merit. So, uh-oh. What? This building is...
they're like, "Are you teaching them about Satan and the Illuminati?" Not yet. Not yet.
That's like
That's
the
second semester.
That's this. This is Sunday school.
I'm going to change the name. Sunday School with Miss Cromer. Can I get back up here?
And then
Uh-oh.
I know some things about high school. Someone was asking about that. And then, yeah. So kindergarten is really... So the content's not hard for a grown-up to wrap their mind around, but
Right.
it's the first year that they're really capable of starting to do symbolic thought. So that's why reading and writing starts here. So, like, to say, like, hey, this scribble, in the people's mind, it makes a sound.
Yeah.
And when it's flipped this way, it's a buh sound, and when it's flipped this way, it's a duh. And
Yeah.
when it's flipped this way, it's qua. And when it's flipped this way, it's pa.
Yeah.
So, like, that's crazy.
And if you put a little squiggly on the end of it, it's G.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Uh,
Super crazy, right?
dark
It
vision.
is very crazy.
So that's what I'm trying to do is build symbolic thought.
Okay.
Where high school and junior high and third and up is more using the skills you've learned
Yeah.
to apply knowledge. So it's a different kind of thinking.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
I'm excited.
Do you have like one of those? It's like a cage that's shaped like a person that they hang from the ceiling that you can put them in when they're terrible,
No.
like medieval torture implements. You just have a bunch of medieval torture implements on one side of the room and say, "Don't make me go over there."
Don't make me go over there.
Granny rats.
Just like that.
Yeah.
And then I don't want.
What do bone
I don't want to
charms?
scare people.
There's a couple people that are asking Jeff to do the Bane rap. What you don't understand is he can only do that when he's super wasted.
Oh yes, I
Was
don't.
this a thing you did?
Yeah. Yep. That's totally a thing. Oh shit! I got a bunch of these. Sword
Yeah,
versus-
lots of.
It's funny because I once saw him try to do the Bane rap while sober, and he literally could not remember the words. The second he was buzzed, he knew them instinctually.
all of them.
So, is this like a real thing that you memorized, or is this something you made up?
No, this is not. This is not something that I made up. It's. Oh, I didn't even know whiskey bottles exploded when you shot them. Okay. Okay, fine. Just give them over here. Okay, so there's a channel on the internet called Auralnauts, and they did a thing where they took scenes from The Dark Knight Rises, and because you can't see Bane's mouth, they redubbed it to make him say all this ridiculous stuff. And then at the very end, when he's in the big stadium in Gotham City, after he blew it up or whatever, he raps. So
Okay.
instead of when he holds the microphone up, instead of giving that speech to Gotham, he does this like freestyle rap, and I love it. Like first, my friend turned it on to me, and I hated it because he wouldn't stop doing it. And then I got drunk one night and watched it, and then I couldn't stop doing it. And it actually turns out that it's on Spotify. It's called I'm Bane, and you can find it on Spotify. So it made its way into the list of songs, my playlist for when I'm super wasted. I'm driving home from the bar. And so I would end up just, when I was drunk, I would do Bane rap. And so a couple weeks ago, there was a karaoke, and they were just running off of YouTube. And I was like, is there a karaoke version? There's no karaoke. Just pull it up. I know all the words. I don't need to read words for this. And I feel that that's important when you're doing karaoke, is to do a song that you could sing all the words to without stumbling or tripping when you're completely wasted without reading them off of the screen. Because I've seen enough terrible karaoke that basically all hinges on somebody who cannot remember the goddamn words of the song that they're singing or don't know them. I can't count the number of people I've seen in this karaoke bar that I hang out at because it's where my friend is, where I've seen girls get up on stage to sing Baby Got Back, and they don't know like 2/3 of the words to Baby Got Back. And I'm like, you shouldn't be able to even go up and do that unless you could just stand here and just recite the entire rap to me without thinking about it. So that's what I think.
Suckers.
The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took
I'm going to go ahead and skip that
and I think I know.
because I want to go stab some dudes.
So apparently
Yeah,
they
I'm
love
actually
that
kind
you're
of-
drunk.
Though someone is chastising you for saying that you were drunk and driving home.
Yeah, that happens. Let's go. They liked that I was drunk, right?
Yes.
They know that I'm not drunk now.
They know you're not drunk now. Some people
Okay.
are saying you should get drunk just so that you can do the Bane rap.
Oof.
But I don't think that's
I don't-
a good idea.
I also don't have time. Well, I have time, but I don't. Getting drunk when it's light outside is weird, man. I don't like doing that. Your parents can see you and stuff. You got to get drunk when the sun is down, when nobody can see you.
Just put up the black tarp.
That's right. Now, I'll still know it's light
Oh, that
outside.
was so scary last week.
I thought
No.
about pulling out another scary
So,
game for this week.
When I left,
Yeah.
I went to a reunion from an old youth group. It's like our 15-year reunion.
Yeah.
And the leaders of the youth group, his parents have a house on Lake Travis here in Austin. Like, the backyard is a dock, and then there's the lake.
Okay.
So it's amazing. But I had to, like, drive down this dark drive pretty far.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, like, a dark, scary, broken bridge. I was freaking out in this gated community. I was like, I'm going to die. I'm now afraid of the dark.
Oh.
And then John was like, I want you to Oculus Rift those scary video games.
Oh, when I get one, I've got one on order. When it comes in, we'll totally make that happen.
So there's a question: is Kayla ever gonna get drunk? One, I just don't like how that feels.
Yeah.
I'll get tipsy sometimes at a party, but I don't like to do anything like that that's recorded forever. Like,
Yeah.
just because I have a morality clause to my, job.
Yeah.
A little bit. Just,
Job thing.
yeah.
Gerb.
I'd rather be seen as a role model.
Yeah.
Guys, role model. That's what I am. Quirky. Totally shut my brain off on the weekends.
Yeah.
That's why I say crazy. What's it called when you just like the first thing that comes to your mind?
Stream of consciousness.
Stream of consciousness. That's what you guys get.
Is that Granny Rags up there?
Danger zone.
Granny Rags lives down
So
here.
I also got a question in the forum that if I ever check out any of the daddies. I don't know. Not really. I'm not really interested in people who chose to have children. But
Granny Rags.
sometimes you can be like, that's a beautiful person.
Where did
but
you go, Granny Rags?
I'm pretty much happy.
Susan Sarandon, you quit muttering to yourself. Where are you? There you are. Granny Rags, talk to me.
They said, is there a morality clause to work at Rage Select?
Yes. It's an immorality clause.
Wait, then how did I get hired?
Yeah. We made an exception.
Because I don't do drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do any of that stuff.
How did he slip through the cracks?
He knows about video games.
This is true. I play a lot of video games.
How did I slip through the cracks?
You
The stream of consciousness thing you just mentioned earlier.
Yes, exactly. After hanging out with you enough times and going, what does that mean? All right, I'll go kill him, Granny Rags. I'll go kill him. All right, I'll kill the fuck out of him. And you go around behind and stab them all in the face holes.
Oh, yum. Let's see. So what's more annoying in a video game? Obvious draw distance or slow rendering textures?
Hey guys.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just shooting these guys in the face. Actually, I'm going to
Because
stab
he
this
hates
motherfucker.
semen.
Right.
What?
What?
Oh, they look like fishermen.
Do they?
When you had like that golden eye, like
Okay.
they look like they were in their fisherman hats, like
Okay,
the
what is
Gordon
this?
fish sticks. Look at the guy with the hat. He looks like a fisherman. He looks like Gordon Fish Sticks.
What?
All right. Okay.
I'm not seeing it.
I think he's just wearing a bowler.
I'm not really seeing it. Oops. Get down. All right. Granny Rags, give me the. No, don't look in her keyhole. I don't know what she's doing in there. Let's see. She's gonna give me some power up juice. Give me the power up juice, Granny.
The chat says slow streaming annoys them more.
What does that mean?
I guess from the question that I asked.
Oh, they're not saying that the actual streaming was slow.
No.
Okay. Wait, draw distance or slow render time? Draw distance, short draw distance. I'll wait if when I wait, what I get is good.
Yeah.
I'm willing to wait. Like all the GTA games take forever to load, but like once they load up, they're awesome. Is that?
They love that your keyhole.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Ew, gross.
Dude, Satan, get out of here.
I was going to ask, is that dude Satan?
He's the part of this game that I don't really like because they never really go into a whole hell of a lot about who he is or why he's helping you. I mean, it's been a long time since I played it, but when we reviewed it, I remember him as being just like they wanted you to have magic, and they didn't bother to. It seemed like this seemed like a really clumsy way to just be like, "You got magic, bitch," instead of like having an actual like really deeply ingrained story reason.
So wait, he's played by the dude from Breaking Bad?
Who?
No, because you
Oh.
bitch.
Hey, that's perfect because they asked us to do an impersonation of a character from Breaking Bad. So
Yeah.
there you go. You got it. Jeff did it, and he didn't even know.
He just called
That's right.
someone bitch.
That's
he was
I did.
Jesse Pinkman.
Aaron Paul is on that
Aaron Paul, that was his name. Thank you.
that BoJack Horseman show on Netflix, but he doesn't sound like Aaron Paul, and I'm just like, oh, well, what's the point?
I have not watched that show,
Just
so I
go.
don't know.
Birthday gift.
Xbox off. And then, right? Isn't that his commercial that's ruining everyone's life?
What? What are you talking about?
The Breaking Bad dudes, he has an Xbox commercial, and he's like, Xbox off. And then it turns off Xboxes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
if you're watching it, it turns off your Xbox?
Yeah, yeah. If you have a Kinect.
I still don't know how nobody at Microsoft thought about this. Like, Xbox, I mean, you say what? Xbox turn off? Yes.
It's kind of
But
like
it should be Xbox deactivate so that it never gets confused by the word off. So that when you're watching Face Off and it's like, oh, did you want to shut down?
Someone did ask, how was BoJack Horseman?
Not very good. I don't know. Kind of. It seems like there's like one semi-decent joke per episode. I've watched like 3 or 4 episodes at this point. There was one. Yeah, I don't know. The actual BoJack Horseman character is not really likable in any way. So he's an asshole, and we've had like plenty of asshole characters who are likable, like Archer, or we've got examples of that all over the place, right? But BoJack Horseman is just kind of a jerk, like. So I don't know.
Also, apparently, I'm looking a little bit back here. Apparently, some people were saying that if you played the DLC, you actually get more of that one dude's story.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. Which I don't think you've played the DLC, have you?
No, I never did.
Yeah, I've never played it because I couldn't finish this game.
You couldn't finish it?
I kind of find it a little bit boring.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the controls are good, the play mechanics are good.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of boring.
I think that it's a game that doesn't lend itself well to. It doesn't lend itself well to. At a certain point, you just kind of got to start going for it.
Yeah.
You can't be methodical with everything. Is that can really just suck the life right out of it. Plus, in the beginning, a lot of times it'll seem like a good idea to try and get everything and make sure that you don't kill anybody. Which on the console versions was a real pain in the ass because the quick save, quick load times were super long. You want to talk to us like that? Damn, I keep messing up the drop attack. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I mean, when I went through and played the game, I was like super methodical. Didn't kill anybody. Like,
Yeah,
the
no,
entire game.
I actually watched you play it for a little bit.
Yeah, didn't kill anybody. And it was such a waste of time when I got to the end of the game. Like, I should have just killed people. Like, there's a power in this game where every time you kill somebody, their body is just eaten by rats. So you don't have to worry about anybody finding any bodies or anything. But I didn't get it because in the beginning the game is so... It so emphasizes this idea that, like, if you let the rats just do whatever they want to, then they'll take the place over and life will be shitty for everybody. I was like, well, I don't want life to be shitty for people, so I tried to keep my rat problem to a minimum, and then but then it doesn't really even do anything, and so, blurg, what are you going to do?
Someone also asked me, is this game better than Thief? I
Yes.
don't know. I've not played Thief. Even though I own it, I got it with my PC when I bought it. I got it for free, and I've never played it.
This game is better than Thief.
I believe that.
This game is a lot more creative than Thief, and it also gives you a lot more options for creating mayhem and traversal. I mean, just the blink mechanic all by itself is enough to recommend this game over Thief, because you could just go what, and then you're on top of shit. And there's a lot of verticality in the game that. I'll throw this at some dudes. There's a lot of verticality in the game that lets you get around things. You can. Oh, ow. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna
mess that up.
Yep. But there's a lot of ways to get through every situation. There's a lot of stuff to pick up. Oh, goddamn. So I think the game is totally worth it. Oh, cool. There's a code for something. Guys, remember 167, please?
167.
No, don't just say it to me. Remember it.
143.
What are we remembering it for?
It's going to be the combination to something.
For murder.
For murder. Uh-oh. What did he say? Blow off chopper? I want to steal this guy's wallet.
While he's on it. So my Rubio is playing this game where he kills everybody.
What? Yep. That's the way to play the game.
He's like...
There'll be a part at the end where they talk about how you made the rat plague. And you're like, okay, cool. Whatevers. Whatevskis.
Yeah. But, yeah, I can't get into this storyline at all yet. They're just putting different numbers on here for you guys. It's hilarious.
What, to try to make us forget the number that we're supposed to remember?
It's hilarious.
Is 204863 on there?
No.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You got.
So, before it becomes irrelevant, Rage Select Ice Bucket Challenge.
Uh-huh.
So, someone's nominated me once, and I just pretend they didn't.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm a terrible person. I don't have time to fill a bucket full of ice.
Then donate.
I don't have money. I donated to children. I spent like $500 on my classroom this year so far.
No, then that's perfectly acceptable. That does not make you a bad person.
I feel like I donate most of my stuff to other people's children.
Yeah, no, that's.
But
I'll say it again. I think that's perfectly acceptable.
But I'd rather like make up a different one. Like now that like people are like buckets of bullets. What are the other ones? There's some other crazy ones that are happening.
Buckets of bullets.
Yeah, like because of the shootings and stuff.
Okay.
To kind of be like, hey, here's some other things. So they did like a bucket full of bullets.
Here's some other things that we can put into buckets and pour over our heads.
Yeah, but for other reasons.
Oh, that guy's relieving himself.
Yep, I'm going to take his keys while he's doing it.
Are you going to... I'm not going to say it. That's gross. No gross thoughts, Cromer.
What? No gross thoughts, Cromer. Who's that? Is that your mom?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I already forgot that number.
Yeah, me
no,
too.
I remember it.
Okay.
Murder.
That's not a number.
167.
Oh, 167. Okay.
I don't know if that's the lyric. Is it 167 on a cop?
187.
187.
Yeah,
Well, now you're ruining it for
Turk
me.
187 is it's also a movie. Good movie too.
Fuck. Oh,
they
God
said
damn it.
we
All
could
right.
do buckets of horsey sauce.
I don't really have time, like you said, to do buckets of really kind of jack shit. We did a thing.
They say you could just like pee in bottles while playing video games and then buckets of pee.
No, that's disgusting.
Oh,
Ew.
rats. Okay.
You're getting eaten by rats, dude.
Yeah, I know.
So
The white ones, though, they give me health back. But, okay. So now I know what not to do. Don't do that. Oh, my God. I am so freaking tired.
it's just a bunch of numbers. They're crazy.
What about the submission questions, Kayla? Do we have any good submission questions this week?
Jeff, will you play Five Nights at Freddy's? And will you get Allison to play too?
I will probably play it. I don't know about Allison. I'm trying to figure out where to play it, like what on the, like what show on Rage Select to put it on. What does that do? But we'll probably figure out a place for it. It better fucking be good though, or
Yeah.
I'm done with horror games. If it's dumb,
I've watched some playthroughs of
You
it.
have to
It
play
looks-
with me.
Yeah.
Because I'm such a big baby.
yeah,
But I think, have you actually played the game at all?
no,
I think you'd actually like it because it's less about scary stuff and more about lack of resources, which is something you like with horror games.
okay,
Like where the tenseness is the fact that and I'm trying to be vague so you don't know the full spec of it.
yep,
But where the tenseness comes from lack of resources,
yeah,
and you have to conserve what you have, and you have to decide when to use what, or else you die, kind of thing.
okay.
Which is very much something that I know that you are a fan of when it
I
comes to
am.
horror games.
I am indeed.
Metal Virgin says Five Nights at Freddy's is hilarious.
Hilarious.
Think of it, I guess the tone of it, think of it like Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Okay.
It's a scary movie with a really ridiculous premise.
Okay.
Is-
I don't. I mean, I like I don't
Is
tend to
that
get.
that Chuck E. Cheese game?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I watched people play that game.
I
It
don't
was
know.
not scary,
I get.
but
I'm
I can't figure out the strategy. That's my problem. I'm like, what's my strategy?
trying to. I really don't remember there being this many tripwires last time I played this game. Yeah, I think I got about. I mean, I think I got a couple more horror games in me until I go back to being pissed off at horror game fans who get all pissy about you're not scaring yourself, which I'm always like, it's because I don't. You're not taking this seriously enough. Oh wait, this is the wrong way.
Have you ever seen the indie game Valhalla, the cyberpunk bartending simulator?
No,
I've never even heard of this.
No,
It's
I
like
have not.
VA11HALLA.
It's Nordic leet speak.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
weird.
All right. Let's see. Attach an empty elixir vial. No, I need to break this somehow. Right.
All I know is I'm trying to hold off on my horror game playing until, October.
Uh-huh.
Because that's when you want to play horror games, watch
Crap.
horror movies, all through October.
I think I got the
We
wrong.
do need a GoPro me going through a haunted house, though.
Yeah, I think that's. Well, I think we just need to have somebody, go behind you with
A camera.
a camera. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
How the hell do I break this
GoPro
thing?
the person behind you so that they're
Is
always
that
looking at
Did
you.
I not pick up that quest yet? Oh, god damn it.
Do you believe that some games receive high scores from reviewers? That they often get a boost in their score because of the company or developers who made the game?
Let's read that again.
I think what she's asking is, do some games get higher scores from reviewers because of it being from a specific developer or person that they are possibly fans of? Like, in other words, does Bethesda get a pass
Yeah.
because they're Bethesda?
No, I don't think so. Well, sometimes. I'm sure that sometimes. But I don't think that... I mean, I think whoever asked that question, there's an attitude in the gaming industry or amongst fans of the gaming industry that this is like a huge problem, that all games press is corrupt, and they're all taking money and handouts from game companies, and they're basically just buying their way into high scores. And I don't feel like it's as big of a thing as a lot of people. You need to get your urinary tract.
Yeah, I
checked
kind
out.
of agree with that.
Like,
So-
I think that I'll tell you this right now, right? Like, if you were so here's the meat of the problem, in my opinion. okay, you're a big game company. Kayla, you're a big game company, right?
Yeah, I am.
All right,
The
you
biggest.
make huge games. You put them out every year. You employ hundreds of
Waffle
people.
sauce minion maker.
That's Waffle Sauce Minion Maker 4 was like a triumph, and everybody loved it. All right, so there is no regulation in the video game industry about who gets like review copies or press screenings or things like that, right? So you're doing your promotion, and you've got two companies, two press outlets that you're going to potentially give
Jeff or John.
promotions to, right? Now, in the past, Jeff has been a bitchy critic who just doesn't seem to like all that much of anything. And John has seemed to like, he just seems to like all kinds of games. Like, if you just look at the stats on these two people, like, let's just say that John's review scores tend to trend 10% higher, and Jeff's review scores tend to trend 10% lower. Even on the games that Jeff says that he likes, he still gives them lower review scores. So now, if you're EA and you have one copy of
Hey, I am EA.
Waffle Maker 12 or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
And you got to give it to one of us, who the fuck are you going to give it to? You give it to John. Because John's going to give it a better score, and people are going to listen to what he says. So, at a certain point, you have to wonder about, is it, if it's not even in the best interest of the company to give you a review copy of a thing, if they don't have any incentive to help you out, to help out a press outlet, can you really blame them for not, for catering more towards the people they know are going to give them positive reviews?
Unless it becomes like in movies, like the Ain't It Cool News stuff, where people stopped because they knew it was always going to be a positive review.
Right.
And it lost its credibility.
Right.
So.
I agree. And I think that there's definitely a reason for that, but I also think that, I mean, you know.
That dude sees you.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. Fuck you. God damn it. I was sneaking and everything.
I don't know. I have friends that people say, I don't want to be EA. I go, I have friends at EA.
I don't know. I honestly just think that there's a lot of.
But also, like, for a big company like EA, everyone's looking for it.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know, they want to know the newest game coming out of them.
I guess, like, for movies and things like that, which is movies tend to be the closest comparable thing to games, right?
Yeah.
That people generally tend to say. It's a much smaller thing to invite people to a press screening than it is to send them a copy of a game before it comes out, make them sign NDAs, invite them to a launch event. All this stuff is more, it costs more to do than just being like, yeah, you want to see this movie before it comes out? Sure, come to the screening a week ahead of time.
Just letting you know that the word on the street is Waffle Sauce Minion Maker is the hit game of the season.
Is that what it
According
is?
to the chat room.
I don't know. I thought Waffle Sauce Minion Maker 3 was way better than 4, you guys. The story was just better, and yeah, that's kind of where I fall on it.
I'm a purist for the original Waffle Maker games. I don't like these spin-offs.
Yeah.
So yeah, just letting you know that the word on the street moved way faster than you two.
Yeah. Yeah, took us a long time.
I'm just gonna give promo copies to the man on the street.
I think
Word
that's a
of
good
mouth.
idea. Yeah.
So you're just going to walk outside and give them to hobos?
Yeah.
Just
Well,
like
the
homeless
hobos
people?
with Xbox
Like,
Ones.
here's a game. You can play it on your Xbox One. Tell people you liked it. And then they'll be on the corner of the streets like, I bought this game and it was awesome.
So
I like your hobo impression, John. Nice hobo impression.
Yeah, I try.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you can lean.
So yeah, like I come up with dream games all the time.
Yeah.
So I had a dream game last night that was all dinosaurs,
Uh-huh.
and you were a raptor. But
Okay.
at first, it was drawn like a child's drawing, almost like a coloring
shit.
book. But as you earned more powers
Yeah.
by like eating,
Get back
then
here. Get back here.
how things look became more scientifically
God damn it.
accurate.
God.
But when you finally got feathers, you won the game.
Okay, I think, is everybody on to me?
They might be.
Is everybody on to me?
No,
They should be.
why?
Because she was screaming?
Yeah, because I accidentally let that lady see
That
me.
rat is onto you.
Who's got?
What does the blue streak mean?
It was a Martin
Oh,
Lawrence
that's
movie.
like your magic.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, not the movie Blue Streak. The blue.
I don't know. Kayla says stuff, and I just answer whatever comes to mind first.
It's okay.
Processed whale oil. Pull the book and go in the lab. Putting the giant wheels on the bottom of your bookcase was the first giveaway.
They say hobo
Yeah.
advertising has to be a thing.
Hobo advertising,
Yeah.
hobertizing, hodortizing.
Didn't they do that at South by Southwest one year?
Yes,
With the Wi-Fi.
they did. They
And
got,
it got
a lot of
bad
negative
press for it.
feedback. Yep.
So you may want to rethink that.
But
They-
can I just be...
They hooked up mobile access points to homeless people.
Yeah,
and
I
they
wish
had them
they-
wear shirts.
And
I wish I could
I
be a
think they
mobile.
justified it by they paid them money for it, but I think it was like a very low amount of money,
yeah,
and that's what got them in trouble.
yep. Ugh.
I don't remember the specifics of it. I don't go to South by Southwest, and I live here in Austin.
What's her time looking like?
Well, it's 1 minute till your favorite thing.
The lightning round?
Yeah.
The lightning round? Because my neck hurts. I don't know why.
Oh, no, you need a massage.
I need.
She's gonna cut her arms off and give you a nub massage.
Okay, there
Cut
we
her
go.
hands off. Nub
Nubby.
massage. That's a callback joke, everyone. In case no one
Yeah.
understands.
People came in going, did they talk about that video game with the chocolate cheese? Okay, so...
Seems to be the big thing on YouTube right now with
Yeah.
Let's Players.
Yeah, like I said, I've got it. I bought it. It's installed on my computer. I just need to find a place to put it because I'm not preempting our Monday, Tuesday videos, which all fans of Rage Select really need to check back on because it's going to be something a little special for that.
So,
You heard it first. Monday, Tuesday, special.
what do you think of the manga Naruto? Naruto.
You can try to say it however you want to,
Naruto.
Kayla. Somebody will tell you you're saying it wrong.
Yeah,
I've said
they
it a
will.
million ways. Not one of them has ever been accepted as the correct way to say it.
Yeah, I say Naruto, but I'm told that's wrong. It's like Naruto
Yeah,
or something
whatever.
like that. I don't know. I don't really care. I haven't read the manga. I've watched the series up, the original series, all the way up to the filler, the large batch of filler before they relaunched the anime, however you want to pronounce
And
it.
you enjoyed it?
It was good. I mean, it's your typical, kid. I don't know. It kind of felt a little cliche.
Are those
but-
the wolf people?
No, that's not. That's Wolf's Rain.
Okay.
You're thinking of.
I don't know. I just know the wolf kids at the
Uh,
mall.
Yeah, no.
The mall?
Yeah,
mall?
they wear like wolf tails. They go to the mall.
Oh, right, all right. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I think you were describing the anime, not the fans in real life.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, Naruto is more like ninjas and things like that.
Yep.
Ooh.
Never watched it.
Me neither.
It's kind of this. It's kind of on the same level as Dragon Ball Z or any other any other
Voltron.
anime along that line.
What's your favorite video game villain?
That's a
Ooh.
really tough question.
Yeah, that's a very open-ended,
That's a
tough question.
very open-ended, very difficult question to answer.
Okay, what is the first video game villain to come to your brain?
Ornstein and Smoke. Dragon Slayer, Ornstein, and Executioner Smoke.
God damn you and your Dark Souls.
I know, I didn't say that. Were those words? I've gone this entire recording without saying that.
I
Contaminated
don't
your
off the
elixir.
top of my head the necromorphs from Dead Space. Those are the first things that popped in my head. But that's only because I was playing a game that reminded me of Dead Space.
Albert Wesker's a pretty cool villain.
Yeah,
I like
Wesker's
him.
pretty cool.
He's a jerk off. All right, Granny Rags.
King Koopa.
King Koopa. Bowser?
Bowser.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. On a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you feel like you take criticism?
It's like 0. I'm terrible at it.
Wait. Is one
1
Like-
is the least.
Quit
well.
criticizing, but scale of criticism, John.
I think I'm a 7 on the scale of criticism, meaning I can take criticism, but sometimes it does hurt. It
Yeah.
hurts a little bit. But I think if it's given constructively, I can be like, okay, yeah, no, I can work on that. Sometimes I'll be like, that's totally valid. Fuck you, I'm not changing.
If
Yep.
it's constructive,
Yep.
I'm like a 9.
Yeah.
If it's like something I can't change, I'm like a 2. So
I used
like
to
sometimes
be.
people write mean things, but I never say them. That's why Jeff likes me to be in charge of the chat room.
Damn right.
And
That's why I got pissed off last week.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be allowed direct interaction because, well, a lot of it too. You know, I'll be honest. I mean, I went to art school, right? Where
Right.
half of it is, hey, I drew this. Look how good it is, and a teacher
This is
going,
shit.
like, well, you need to change these things because they don't work. And you're like, but I like them, and they're like, well, but they don't work. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that online, there is no tone to text.
Correct.
And a lot of times people can be saying something, and it's perfectly valid, and they can be typing it with one whole tone in mind, and then you read it with the exact opposite tone, and suddenly it sounds like a jerk-off thing to say. So,
But there's really no other way to be like, hey, how can we get this B word to stop talking? Like when that comes up, sure, I get all pouty, but I don't want it to affect the show because I don't care.
yeah.
Like I get pouty for about a second, and I won't talk, and I'll go, and then I'm fine because I don't care.
You know what the thing about that is that's one of those things that I feel like isn't even, like, I don't even understand why a person would say that. It's stupid. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you've been on the show every week, like, always, right?
Yeah.
And before
Except when I
that,
went on vacation.
except when you went on vacation, and
But that
before
was-
that,
yeah.
you were on Sparkle Fandango, and you know you're not going anywhere. I like hanging out with
Suckers.
Kayla and shit. Like, why would you even be like, no, you do the show the way I want you?
Actually, I'm going to let you in a little secret.
Yeah.
Criticism doesn't really bother me. What bothers me is nothing. Not getting any response. Not getting a response of, hey, you're doing good, or hey, I think you suck. If I get nothing, that bothers the shit out
yeah.
of me. That actually plagues me. Like, I need to do something to mess with people or something. and I never do, but it's just one of those things where it's just like, that's the thing that bothers me more than criticism.
Yeah.
It's just no reaction at all. If I tell a joke and people groan and like, that was a terrible joke, I love that reaction. If people look at me and go, haha, that was a funny joke, I like that reaction. Not as much as the people who groan and look like they're in pain, but if someone just looks at me deadpan and goes, I don't get it, that bothers me.
Okay, I can understand that.
When someone in the chat said that their art teacher once told them that you should put your drawing in the restroom so I can wipe my butt with it.
Generally speaking, I talked to my art teacher about, like, so can you tell people that they can't draw and that they should probably go try to find something else to do with their life, lest they waste a lot of time and money attempting to foster a talent that they don't seem to have the work ethic to be able to create? He's like, no, you can't say any of that. You tell them, like, you just say, where I'm going to try to make you as good as you can be.
I don't know, Rubio's graphic design teacher at Texas State
Yeah.
would throw things out the second-story window if he thought it was terrible. He'd throw it out the window. And guys, like, who's messing with me? I don't remember the names. Like, that's the thing, is that I don't take time to go send them a personal message. I just focus on what's amazing, which is being here and laughing with my friends.
Yeah.
Suckers!
I actually last week had the idea. I was talking, I think, with who was it? I think I was talking with Grant about it, about just turning off all the email notifications for comments.
Oh.
And spending a few weeks, like, just intentionally not reading any of the comments on the website.
Yeah.
Because they get to me. And there's some guy on YouTube that I've never met before in my entire life will make a shitty comment, and then I can't sleep because I'm sitting up at night thinking about, like, why would they say that? Why would you be that kind of a jerk off? You know? And I realize that that's not good. But
Ugh, got that guy in the neck.
God damn.
So how overrated
Oh,
is the
shit.
Avengers? Yes or no? I don't know if that's a yes or a question.
my head.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
my head got chopped off.
I don't
Like a
think that
chicken.
movie's overrated.
I didn't think it was really overrated at all.
Okay, so people were comparing Guardians with Avengers,
Uh-huh.
so I went back on Netflix and watched Avengers. 'Cause
Right.
There's nothing on Netflix for me right now. I feel like I've seen
BoJack
everything.
Horseman.
What? Giant horse
BoJack.
meat?
BoJack Horseman.
What's a BoJack
It's a
Horseman?
new
That's what I'm
series,
talking about before. It's-
Netflix original.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Animated
need to go
series.
watch that.
Apparently.
Okay.
No, don't
No.
watch it.
Oh. So I was watching it and I was like, man, it's really slow in the beginning,
It is.
but then the second half is brilliant.
Do you know why it's so slow in the beginning?
Just introducing all the dumb characters.
Nope.
That
There's
Why?
actually a very specific reason. I mean, it's
So
it's
that-
not.
the end is better.
No. It's not a reason like that. It's not a like. Here's the reason they say on the DVD commentary why they were so slow in the beginning. It's because it doesn't follow the traditional time structure of a movie like that. So in a normal movie, I've talked about this a few times before. Like there's a formula. Like you could say at minute 15 this is going to happen. Like if you want to do a weird kind of like party game, find a bunch of movies and just skip to minute 60.
Yeah.
And something big will happen in almost every movie that you skip to. It'll be the place where they're starting the third act, where they're tipping or whatever.
So it's kind of like romance novels. You always know where the dirty parts are.
Right.
You can just
Yes. Yeah.
Well, in Avengers, the assault on the helicarrier, spoilers for people who haven't seen Avengers,
Sorry.
happens a little bit past the 1 hour mark. And because of that, the whole beginning of the movie seems like it goes on for too long. Because when you get to about minute 45, you're expecting something to be happening in the next 10 or 15 minutes, and it kind of slows down when they get on the helicarrier and stuff. Whereas if they would have managed to chop that to the point, I bet if you went back and you edited that movie and you just cut out teeny tiny little chunks of it to take out about 15 minutes to get the first hit on the helicarrier right at minute 60 in that movie, I bet that it would be fine, because everybody says the same thing about it, that the beginning is slow. And I've watched it, and I'm like, I don't necessarily think it's like super slow, but it's just that we have an idea about when stuff is supposed to happen in movies, and it doesn't exactly follow that to the letter. So,
yeah. But it has a great villain.
Yeah.
And Guardians, I love Lee Pace. Like, he's maybe my
Yeah.
number one movie heartthrob of all time.
yeah.
Like, TV. Oh, my gosh. I've watched all his television shows. I even watched the Abraham Lincoln movie
Oh wow.
because he's in it. Like,
Lincoln?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it just wasn't... Like, I like a really good villain. And I felt like the Avengers
So
had
I'm
a
going to
better
say
one.
this. I'm going to say this, and I've said this on my own podcast. I actually think Avengers is a better Marvel movie than Guardians of the Galaxy. I honestly do feel like it is a better Marvel movie. However, I think Guardians of the Galaxy is a better movie when you don't take the Marvel Universe into consideration.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
On its own, with like you could call that that movie could not be a Marvel movie and keep everything the same, and I think it's a better movie than the Avengers. But when you take Marvel, I think Avengers is a little bit better
So I enjoyed both.
because,
though.
and that's mostly because Avengers is a combination of something we never thought we'd ever see in movies.
Yeah.
So it's kind of something that just the fact that it got made bumps it up a little bit.
John, did you watch Ninja Turtles?
I did.
What
We
did you
talked
think?
about it last week.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Yeah, I said that I thought that the second half of the movie is a lot better. They nailed the personality of the turtles.
Uh-huh.
Like though Megan Fox is a terrible actress and her part is written terribly and the story is very contrived and crappy and
Okay.
basically anytime that she's not on screen, it's a great movie. Anytime she's on screen, it's not so good of a movie.
Okay. Captain's
It's half of a good movie, or half of a decent movie, I should say. Not
Okay.
necessarily good.
going.
Let's see, we have 3 more minutes.
Okay.
Have you guys seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? What are your thoughts?
I've seen the first season of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, man, I feel like people just ask this
Yeah.
question
But
constantly.
you told me to keep answering questions because you never know what people are going to listen to.
That's true. I have seen Avatar. I didn't watch it for a long time. Oh, what the fuck?
I love it. We're starting Korra Book 2 tonight.
I haven't watched any of Korra. I've just seen the original series.
And it's brilliant.
Hey, buddy.
Let's see. What is your favorite cuisine?
Lean. Sorry.
I almost made that same joke.
Really? No.
I don't like lean cuisine, but I almost made that same joke.
Fatty brisket is my favorite cuisine.
Asian food. I love it so much.
Is pizza a cuisine?
Yes.
Tacos.
Call it Italian.
Barbecue.
Yeah, Mexican's probably second on my list.
I do like me some queso.
Yep.
Though.
Yes.
White queso.
Tex-Mex.
Oof.
Yum.
White queso is awesome.
Let's see. Can you tell the PC Master Race to shut up?
Shut up, PC Master Race.
Thank you.
You're being a jerk.
What are your thoughts on the Heroes of Might and Magic series?
I've never played them. Some of the early ones I tried to play, and they seemed real dull. So
I can't remember if I played them or not.
I think I'm thinking of, like, what's the one where you get the little horse guy and then you're walking around on the map? That's Might and Magic, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The horse guy. Come on, John. You got a horse guy, and there's a map. Is this not enough information?
This is not enough information.
This is ridiculous. This is more than enough information.
What do you think of the manga and anime series Detective Conan?
Never
Never
seen
heard of
it.
it.
Nope.
Do you any TV shows that got canceled before a conclusion that you want Netflix to pick up? So any shows that ended that you think needs an ending? Yes. Lee
Almost.
Pace,
Oh.
The Pie Maker. I
Pie
went
Maker?
Pushing Daisies.
Okay. I was gonna say Almost Human, but that show will never come back. So
I don't know. I mean, as long as they don't do what they did with Arrested Development, like, will somebody pick the fuck up Firefly already? Like,
never gonna happen.
I know.
But
I know.
the movie was so perfect. It was.
Yeah, but there's like more stories to be told. I don't even. Okay, you know what? I'll be willing to say this. I don't even give a shit if it's the cast from Firefly. I
You
just
just
want
want the
more
world.
stories in that world.
Yeah, I actually
I
agree
love
with you.
that
I would
world.
love for them to do a new series that doesn't have maybe those
Or
characters
take
can,
one of them, right?
you know, but do a new series, entirely different group of people. Doesn't even have to. Maybe do it from the other side of the war,
Yeah.
like the Imperials or what the hell they're called,
The Alliance.
the Alliance.
Mhm.
Maybe do it from someone from their point of view or something.
Sure.
I would love that, and then you have the other characters appear as like guest appearances. But having said that, you're never going to get Firefly back.
Also, speaking of Joss Whedon, since we've been talking about him for a while now, when the fuck am I going to get my Dr. Horrible sing-along blog too? I'm going to love that shit, man. I want another one.
I think what happened to that was Marvel happened to that.
Yeah, I know. But that sucks. The Dr. Horrible sing-along blog is the greatest superhero movie of all time. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
All
fuck.
right.
Okay. and
Avengers,
then-
Batman, I don't give a fuck. Fuck. Dr. Horrible sing-along blog.
That'd be fun. I love to clean to that. All right. So, have you guys been keeping
what?
up with Zoe Quinn stuff?
Wait, say it
Yeah,
again.
a little bit.
Have you been keeping up with Zoe Quinn stuff?
Oh, that I don't care.
I don't even know
It's
who
none of
that
my.
is.
A lot of the stuff that's going on with that is none of my
Fuck.
business. I don't care.
Yeah.
Now, people are saying Nathan Fillion is the reason Firefly wouldn't work. He said he would put other shows on hold to do Firefly.
Yeah.
It's not him. He
Oops.
wants it back badly.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
sure.
That's why Castle constantly makes references to Firefly
Yeah.
every other episode.
God, I hate Castle so much.
I love that show.
God, I hate it
But
so
it's
much.
definitely one of those shows that if it wasn't for the actors involved, it would probably be a subpar show.
Yeah.
Like all of the actors,
Was it-
not just Nathan Fillion. I think Stanek, whatever her first name is, I always forget, and then the two other guys. I think all of them do an amazing job on that show and make you like the show. But if you took if you took all four of them out, not
I
that
need to
good of
go
a
get
show.
That stuff.
All right. Well, guess what?
Was there a question about the Zoe Quinn stuff? And we're
Yeah,
talking
have
about it a
you
little bit
been
on
keeping-
the podcast.
Okay, check out the podcast. What is a Zoe Quinn?
It's this controversy that's happening in the gaming world. It was this lady cheated on her boyfriend, and some people are using it as evidence about, or I don't even know. I don't even know what people want to hear about her. Like, she doesn't seem like a super nice person. But you know what? Like, there are plenty of people in this world, and a lot of them do things that are not the best. And this is mostly just dragging a bunch of people's personal shit out into the light of day and then judging them for it. And okay, But anyway, I don't know. I haven't yet heard a question about that, so I can't give an answer. But we do talk about it on the podcast.
We're having breaks today. They
Yes.
said no breaks today.
Nope.
It's break time.
Oh, this has got to be always break time. Always be breaking. You have something to look forward to. So, yes, we're going to take a break. When we come back, I'm going to hand this controller over to John, and he's going to play. We got to assassinate the dude, John. We got to assassinate
The dude.
Well, actually, we got two options, and I want you to take the more horrifying of the two options. I don't know if you remember what they were, but we'll be back in 15 minutes, and then everybody will get to find out what's more horrifying.
Controversy. Welcome back to Streaming Sunday School.
Streaming Sunday School. Yes, welcome back, everybody. We're playing Dishonored. I'm actually still playing because I really want to, because this first...
He needs to assassinate somebody today.
I gotta... Oh, the kennels. I don't want to
I'm going to be honest. I was a little worried because I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to go assassinate. I haven't really been paying attention to the game.
Here's the thing. So there's this particular game, right? Every assassination, it's kind of like an Assassin's Creed game, right, where you've got to go in and assassinate somebody. But every assassination has an alternate method. And in this one, what you do, it's really incredibly insidious and terrifying. What you do is there's a machine they have in this building that you can use to brand the face of a person. And if they have this facial brand, it means that they are essentially just like totally outcast and they can't redeem themselves. It doesn't matter if it's a king or a peasant or whoever. If you get this facial brand, it just means that you're fucked, you're screwed. And so instead of killing your target, you can brand his face, and then he basically loses all of his power and control as a dude.
I bet that stinks.
Do you think it smells real bad?
Yes, branding smells gross.
Yeah.
I don't want a branded face, so don't come after me.
I'm going to go in this door over here and hope that nobody you did see me. Nobody saw me.
Why is everyone hating French people? I'm French.
Uh-oh, wait, what happened? Oh, God damn it, they saw me. Yeah, I'm dead.
Really?
Take him out. You can do it. You can do it, Jeff. I believe in you.
I don't like using up my
Nope,
health potions.
you're dead.
Yeah.
You failed me. You failed me, Jeff.
Well, we're back, and I actually have a question. I have a question for the chat.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
What a wacky turn
So
of events.
romantic.
Dun, dun.
Where is the chat?
It's like an M. Night Shyamalan twist.
Yep. I don't know. Do you have access to lay chat?
I do, but
I'm looking at
It's-
the chat.
Are they not? Are they responding?
okay, now they
Are
are.
they
Yeah.
non-responsive?
No, they're responding.
Okay. So here is my question. Oh, shit. That wasn't what I meant to do. That wasn't what I meant to do either. So my question for the chat has to do with what they want to see next week on the stream.
Give them two choices.
I will give them many choices because we've got
Three choices.
a bunch of games coming out next week, and I'm not sure what to stream and what to save, what to put on the dojo and what to save for Streaming Sunday. So I'm going to ask this first of all by just saying, like, what would people like to see on Streaming Sunday? And I give you 4 choices.
Oh,
Four.
That's too many.
Choices. Choice numero uno: Dark Souls 2, Crown of the Old Iron King DLC. Choice numero dos: the infamous Second Son First Light, the DLC for standalone DLC for Infamous. Choice numero tres:
You
Metro.
Guys tell them. You guys need to stop saying what you want to see until he finished telling you all 4 choices.
Right? Did they? Do I need to start over again?
Someone said hookers. Someone said Darksiders.
Right.
Someone said rock band.
No, okay, so yeah, this isn't an open-ended thing. This is not just whatever you guys want. There are choices. I would start over from the beginning. No, motherfucker. Oh, God damn it. Right, just get it over with. I'm going to, yeah. All right, we'll just start this over again. You have 4 choices. Do not suggest things.
X-Men
Wait.
Origins Wolverine Uncaged Edition.
Wait until I finish saying things. John,
What are we choosing?
you don't make choices either.
I'm actually just reading the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here are your choices. Choice number 1, Dark Souls 2, Crown of the Old Iron King DLC. Choice number 2, Metro or infamous Second Son DLC First Light. Choice number 3 is Metro redo where they put out Metro and Metro 2033. Oh crap! Fuck me in the things.
There's a dog.
And choice number 4, Madden 15.
I go with
Fable.
option 5,
Yep.
which,
That Fables game you were telling me.
That game's been out for a while.
yeah.
That's okay.
Got to stay current.
They say no, they don't. They're like, let's play Metro.
Yeah, there's 2 people say Metro, 3 people say Metro,
4 people.
Well, actually, no, that's 3. No, 4. 2 people said Madden. 5, 6, 7 people said Metro.
So
Now
I need totals. I can't keep up with that
we'll,
many.
we'll look. It's between Metro and Madden.
Between Metro and Madden.
We should-
Metro and Madden seems to be. Some people are saying Madden.
Some
Right
people
now,
are just writing their answer 90 times. I can tell when you just copy and paste.
Whoa.
Silly.
I took his head.
I don't know the exact number, but more people have definitely said. More people have definitely said Metro.
Yeah.
One person said Darkwing Duck.
That's not a choice.
Okay.
That's not a choice.
Another person said hookers.
That's also not a choice. What
And
is
then they go, what was the first option again?
it's Dark Souls 2 Crown of the Old Iron King DLC?
I prefer syrup too. We should just. When does my waffle game come out?
I don't know. Did you do a Kickstarter for it?
I do. What do I have to get?
Like 50K. It depends.
Okay.
What kind of game is it? Give me the outline.
What's the game?
Yeah.
Well, it's top secret for now.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can't help you. Oh, blood sausage.
Okay.
Who's developing this game?
EA. We already established that.
Is EA?
Well, I'm just asking, who are you getting to make this game?
We know the CEO of EA personally.
You do?
No.
No.
Oh,
But, well, okay. Do you know what the name of the CEO of EA is?
no.
Andrew Wilson.
Really?
That's the guy's name. Yeah. It is not.
Our Andrew Wilson?
It's not. Yeah. It is not that Andrew Wilson. It is Andrew Wilson. It is not that Andrew Wilson. Yeah. So
They said Madden requires Jason Murphy, and
okay, well, Jason Murphy is not in town, so I can't magic him into existence. If I could make him teleport here to record, then we would have a whole different sort of schedule going on. What are you doing? Are you looking in that keyhole? Don't be pervo, man. Get the fuck out of here. What you put?
okay,
You
so
go
we need
down.
to have a developer.
Yeah.
We need to have a sculptor.
Uh-huh. What's a sculpt? Wait, why?
Don't
You
they
gonna-
have to make things for how it looks on the video game?
like a modeler?
Yeah.
A modeler, and then a programmer, and
Yeah.
an animator.
Yes.
That's a
Sound
lot of
design.
jobs to
Sound
play.
design.
They'll
Mhm.
do that for $50,000.
UI. Well,
Not
if you want a
everyone.
very, very small web game, sure.
Okay.
Games cost a hell of a lot of money.
So it's like Threes, but better.
Waffle Simulator is like Threes, but better?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it?
How is it better than Threes?
So is
Threes
it
is the
instead
best.
of you have threes, but instead the board it's waffle, and instead of numbers it's syrup and butter.
And instead of a game, it's just waffles, and you eat them.
Yes, yes. I like where your head is at here.
I really see. Okay, guys, I really like this area because you can zip around on these lights. You can just go whoop. Oh fuck! God damn it!
Good job.
Yes, I'm the best at video games. No, all others are number 2 or lower. All right, I've got to go find the branding instructions. I'm going to rewire this thing.
So how do you feel about Payday 2 DLCs with Hector as the dentist?
That's the guy from Breaking Bad that played Gus, right?
don't
That's
know.
who was. He was in the new Payday DLC, right?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Cool.
Gustavo. Yeah, I don't remember what the actual actor's name is. Is his name Hector? Is that why they're saying Hector?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I guess what? That's why.
I don't
yes.
know that many Hectors, but what is there? These are branding instructions. Old Coast map. No.
So they're wondering if you play Madden, if they can play with you.
I mean, if you guys want to whoop my ass at Madden for 3 hours, I don't have any serious problem with that.
They would love that.
I don't even understand regular football, let alone how to play it as a video game. Like I'll be like, I'm gonna pick the Pittsburgh Cavaliers because that's a cool name. And they'll be like, oh my god, those guys are like 0 in a million. They've never won a game their entire. They're like the Mighty Ducks except bad. So the Mighty Ducks. Oh, don't look at me with your crazy
X-ray eyes.
They want to
vision.
know if there could be a Destiny multiplayer event.
I think that could be arranged.
Once it comes out, yeah.
I think when Destiny comes out, we could probably do something. The only problem that I have with the Destiny multiplayer is the fact that it's because it's limited. It means that like only a few people can play with me. So,
Yeah.
But on the other hand, whenever we've tried to do big like Call of Duty style multiplayer stuff, nobody ever shows up anyway. So, okay, now there's actually a secret cache of junk in here. But I think, what time is it? What's it, like 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go with the secret branch. I want to get to the hookers before we're done here. Somebody wanted hookers. The next mission takes place in a cat house. So,
Ooh.
yep.
Meow.
Yes. Meow. All right, I gotta knock over these drinks.
So, there's a bunch of whose lore and would you fuck it?
What? Who's
What?
Hey Jeff, would you F for the lore?
Lore?
like Data's
L-O-R-E.
brother from Star Trek: The Next
I
Generation?
don't know.
I'm not into gay android sex, you guys. I don't know why you would think that, but hey, look, there's a thingy.
There's that thingy. I can't believe I cursed. I apologize to the chat communities. So I have a funny thing
Okay.
to tell you about my life.
All right.
I live
Love to hear Kayla's life stories.
Yes.
Kayla's life stories are the best.
I live in a neighborhood that's pretty nice now.
Yeah.
Like, there's no HOA and people mow their lawn on purpose. Like,
Weird, man.
I don't know about this neighborhood, you know, like, but
we
everything's
go.
really, really cute and everyone keeps up with their stuff. As lately, for like the last month,
Yeah.
there has been like hippies
Yeah.
selling vegetables in the ditches.
Okay.
Like, so I don't understand this. Like, would you ever go, I want that ditch tomato?
Yeah.
Like, and they've now expanded to have 2 tents inside the ditches.
Uh-huh.
So if you're not from Texas, we have these, because it floods here, we have these really crazy ditches to kind of catch all the floodwaters. And so a lot of kids here use them as like
Nope.
skate ramps.
Nope.
Because they're so big.
Yep.
And we
Ow.
just have these crazy tomato people. And then they're like, they'll put up these signs that says like, Grandma's Peach Cobbler.
Yep.
Like, I don't want to eat your grandma's peach cobbler from the ditch.
I don't
Heal
want to eat.
yourself, Jeff.
I don't want to eat ditch cobbler. Is that what you're
Right.
saying? No, I don't want to heal myself.
I don't understand. And they wave at me every time. Like, I don't.
I don't believe in healing.
All right.
Yeah.
It's the only time I've never wanted to be friendly.
Mhm.
Like, I just want the ditch hippies to go away.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is like they keep moving the ditches that they're in. But it's
they go
turned
to
into,
different ditches.
Yeah, but they've put
Bitches get ditches.
money into this. Like they used to just have like a table,
Right.
and now they have 2 of those tents,
Yeah.
pop-up tents.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are like how many ditch
So,
tomatoes did you have to
essentially,
sell?
One person bought something from them, and they went, "Oh, we need to set up shop here."
Yes.
Is that what happened?
And they
Yes.
just sit in this ditch all the time. Today is Sunday. They're in the ditch.
Selling tomatoes.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's a fair amount. I mean, I read an article a while back that was about an off the grid like commune community that got shut down.
Yeah.
there's a fair amount of that in Austin. I mean, you know, you get these people who are like, yeah, bro, we'll start a commune and grow our own vegetables and then sell them to people. And they'll be like, yeah, because I don't want the pesticides in my brains. And they'll, you know, that's how all hippies sound in my mind, is exactly like some kind of super stereotypical hippie.
Hey, man.
So we're trying to keep this guy from getting killed. That's why I spilled the drinks. One of them was poisoned.
Because you love him.
What? What?
You're trying to get him prevented from being dead?
Yes.
Because you love him?
No, because that was what the lady was saying to us when I skipped her dialogue, where she was asking us to, like, rescue her uncle. Now I'm trying to get these two to fucking stop.
To separate?
Yeah.
So maybe that story wasn't so funny, but it cracks me up every time I see the ditch base.
Oh, shit. God damn.
But it's kind of like when people were selling, like, beef jerky on the side of the road, and they're like, free beef jerky samples. And then they give you, like, a crumb
Yeah.
of a beef jerky when you finally stop.
You're like, that's not a sample.
Exactly. And then they're like, it's $10. I'm like, I know how to make beef jerky using a fan. Like,
Using a van?
fan? A
Oh.
fan?
Like van jerky? Is that a thing?
Sure.
Van Morrison, van jerky.
I bet I could set up a rig that would make fan jerky in my van
Probably.
better than meth.
Look that way. Look that way. Look the other way. Not this way. God damn it.
People
There.
like side road jerky. Is this like something that only happens in Texas? That like people sell beef jerky on the side of the road?
Sure they do.
But do they do that in other states?
I don't know.
Was that the right guy?
Yep. This is him. See, his buddy's coming out to see where. God damn it! I'm trying to save your life. Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Don't. God. Okay, everybody dies. Everybody dies this time. I'm done with trying to be sneaky. You all gonna get killed. The rats are gonna take over. I was trying to be a nice guy, but no nice guys. Let's see. Bullets. Guns to go in your face. Okay, there we go. Guns in your face. God! Fuck. Bugger. So much easier with a mouse and a keyboard. Quick save and quick load. Sorry, folks.
Scrabble, smumble.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. We're back to here.
Oh.
Spill the glasses. Okay, I'm going to get this. What? And I don't know. Do I have a sleeping dart? I do have a sleeping dart. All right. Somebody's getting a sleeping dart in the neck. That's what I'll do.
The guy who maybe you don't want to kill?
Yeah. Sleeping darts.
Run away from me with your sleep.
Oh, man.
I wish I was more Russian. That'd be fun.
Just affect a Russian accent.
Yeah.
Tell everybody you're from Russia.
John has this coworker who's Russian,
Yeah.
and he goes, John, where does man find human skeleton? I love you.
It's wonderful. All right. Nope. Stop it. Sleeper first. I think I got him. Okay, yeah. I got him.
Do you
He's
just
unconscious.
carry him with you?
Yeah, you just pick him up. Whoop.
And now you got to go do something with him.
Oh. What?
The crazy Russian also said, John, never take Ambien. I take Ambien, wake up, 12 in car, hit tree, look at GPS, 12 miles from home. Look down, no pants.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
I like the fact that that was all that there was to it. You didn't need anything else. Oh, mother. What the? You jerks. Look, I'm just trying to do bad things.
I would never invade
Jeff.
any family
Calm down, Jeff.
country. Would you invade a country, Jeff?
I don't have an army.
Well,
I need a monkey army.
you're
before I
allowed
could-
to have an army of real and fictional people.
Okay. Well, hell yeah. Wait, do I still get the army even if I don't? If I have an army, can I choose to just not invade and just have an army?
Yes.
Okay. Then I would not invade and have an army.
But what would you do with the army? Like
I will protect the borders of my country.
What country?
this country?
Jeffopolis.
But where is this country?
It's just his condo.
So you're
It's
gonna pull
everywhere.
You're gonna pull a Peter Griffin.
Yes. Actually, you know what I've always wanted to do is you hear about like there are places in America where there's like a town that is just one person because it's like a town where everybody left at some point for
Yeah.
whatever reason. So it's got all the functional buildings and everything, but it's basically just one person. And I've actually seen things before where it's like you can go online and buy a town. Like if you have like $500,000 or something, you can essentially just buy the rights to an entire town. All right, here we go. Hey, buddy. You gonna wake up?
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Which one of these things puts the things on your face?
What?
Not this one.
You're putting. What are you putting on his face?
I'm branding. I'm giving him a sick face tattoo. Is it up there? Is that where I'm supposed to go? I think that's where I'm supposed to go. Let's see. Let's try a little blinky action.
Your country is called Beardtopia.
Beardtopia. Or is it Beertopia?
Bearda.
Bearda?
Topia. The Republic of Molossia.
The Republic of... Our national anthem is very difficult to...
Well, that's how you know who's a.
There we
you know,
go.
A native.
All right, I got the brand. Now I got to brand his face off. Whee! All right, here we go. Hey, buddy. Beer! That seems like a really uncomplicated brand to have like your entire life ruined by just a little like crisscross.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
it seems like the sort of thing that you could get in like an industrial fire or something. All right, so I finally managed to assassinate that dude. I don't know why the first one always seems like it's so difficult, but how much time we got left? Because I got to hurry and get to the hookers.
Hurry! You got
it's
only
5:07.
an hour.
I've only got an hour to get to the hookers.
Yeah.
Why is that our goal?
Because
They're soft.
No, it's just the stereotypical hooker level. So we're just going to go there. I don't know. They get all, it's one of those things that they put in a lot of video games that I think is kind of stupid personally, but
They said your national anthem is Venus by Bananarama.
okay, I don't have a serious problem with that. I mean, it's a pretty catchy song, right? You know what? I really, really, really like the blink mechanic in this game.
yeah.
I think it's a really fun little thing that lets you do a lot of traversal in a first-person scenario.
Yeah.
I really wish they would make a Dishonored 2. I like what they did with this game quite a bit. I mean, I'm sure it's a pain in the ass to develop. Now, what is in this a safe location? I'm going to shoot you with the thing right in your... I want to shoot you with a tranquilizer dart.
So what book, any genre, would you like to see adapted into a video game?
Shadowrun. Oops. Or what's the other one? What's the hero protagonist one? John? can you
Hero
help me?
system.
What? No. The name of the main character is hero protagonist. Snow Crash.
Snow Crash.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Snow Crash would actually be pretty good.
Yeah, I think Snow Crash would make a good movie. I think Necromancer.
Sorry, I was confused
or,
by what you meant by
Neuromancer.
hero protagonist until you said the character's name is actually hero protagonist.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah.
All right, let's get to
Really? That's hilarious.
Yeah, Hiro, hero protagonist. Yeah. Snow Crash is a hell of a book. I need to go back and read it again. Diamond Age is a hell of a book too. I couldn't get into whatchamahoogie.
I think they should make a short history of nearly everything video game.
Yeah.
You just go through all of history really quick.
Yeah. Oop.
They could
Get
do
in the
those cool
dumpster.
editing things where, like, you take a step and then you're in the next.
Oh no! Wait, what's going on
Time
here? Don't
era.
fuck you.
They went a Nicolas Cage simulator.
Hey, no problem, buddy. Who are you talking to?
Bee
Oh.
simulator.
Bee Simulator. There was what was that game where you played the mosquito? It's like on the PlayStation and the Dreamcast. Like
Oh.
Mr. Mosquito? Was it Mr.
Yeah.
Mosquito? And then I thought there was
Yeah.
another one, like Buzzy the Buzzer or something like that.
Yeah.
By the way, how awesome is this like knife that he has that like freaking butterflies out? Check that out.
You just like making sound effects with your mouth.
I do. Bad voice actor though. I'm a pretty bad voice actor.
You don't know. You haven't tried.
I have so tried.
You have?
Yeah, a little
What
bit.
did you voice act in?
Well, we've done some experiments. I mean, I think that before we did the puppets, actually, you know, what, I'm not going to say that I can't make voices. It's just that I'm not good with scripts. I find that it really makes me sound stilted when I have to read the words off of a piece of paper.
Okay. I get it. I wanted to be a voice actor for a really long time.
Yeah?
Yeah. But, you know, I never really figured out how to do it, and so I kind of didn't, and instead got into podcasting because it was the closest thing to
I hear that it's like once you are good at it, and people like know who you are, that once you kind of get in with the whole voice acting thing, that like you kind of got a career forever. That there's-
Yeah.
That
No,
if you're
I've
good
heard
at
that.
it, you know, there's a lot of opportunity.
I mean, back when ADV Films was in Houston before they went belly up, I used to go to a lot of their cattle call auditions for voice acting anime and stuff like that. And you know, I got a lot of good. Like, it's weird. Like, I have friends that are voice actors and have been like, oh yeah, just go do this, and I've done it, and the response I get from the directors or whatever, like, oh no, you did good, you're not what we're looking for specifically for this part, but you did really good, we might keep you in mind for something else.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, are they just saying that to be nice, because they're like, no, this guy totally sucks.
Yeah.
And then, but like all my
They
friends
don't
are
have
like,
time for you to be hanging around.
yeah, but it's just like, but I never got a call back, so you know, I never got called back for anything else, so it sucked. But then that company went belly up, so you know.
Nope.
What do they know?
Oh, my knee. Dude, I just took an arrow to his knee. Urgh.
I know this girl who does like this voice acting for an anime, and it's for the English dubs. But she has like the hardest voice to listen to in human.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's like if My Little Pony came out of a regular human all the time. It's so strange.
Weird.
I was watching, there was like a Vine or something that had Tara Strong and the woman who does the voice for Buttercup doing Bubbles and Buttercup, and it was weird to see those voices coming out of like these 45-year-old blonde ladies. It was a little bizarre.
They say that you're right on the button with the snow crash.
Oh. Well,
They
of course
agree
I-
with you, basically, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that cyberpunk is a really interesting genre that just doesn't get as much play as I think it deserves.
That's why I'm hoping Cyberpunk, whatever it's called, the game that's...
Is it 2077 or
yeah,
something like that?
2077 from Red. Red Software or
CD
whoever
Projekt Red.
Yeah, CD Projekt Red. I'm really hoping that's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and given that the Witcher games have been pretty good.
And Shadowrun was very simplistic.
Yeah.
This could be kind of hard to recommend to somebody. Oh, fuck, no. What?
So you don't think Cyberpunk is dead?
I mean, I don't think anything ever really dies. Like, I don't think that what the fuck?
Die, you filthy furball.
Who is saying that, and who are they saying it to? Are they saying it to me?
Why do you have a steering wheel?
I'm taking it with me. It's got to go to something.
Is this like the number thing you told us to remember?
No.
167.
Well, yeah, I didn't find that one. Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. I don't think any real. I mean, I don't think anything that has. It'd be like saying, "Yeah, steampunk is dead." You're like, well, no. Or like, fantasy is dead. I'm like, I don't think that there's ever that some of this stuff. It doesn't ever really like die. It doesn't go away. It's just nobody's making stuff for it.
They say disco is really dead.
I don't even think disco. I don't even think disco is really dead. I mean, I think that's a really fun phrase to say. I think that saying disco is dead is fun to say, but I think that when you look at what the actual tenets of disco are, as far as like kind of overproduced poppy stuff, whoa, you could. Oh shit!
Good God, Jeff.
You can make an argument that disco is more alive than ever, as far as kind of vacuous, electronic, overproduced, dancey type music goes. Oh, cool! They put me right here. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I don't think disco is dead. I don't think punk is dead. Music wise.
I also think that just declaring a thing to be alive or not alive is kind of stupid.
I agree.
I mean, there's still people out there making like new wave music,
yeah.
Right? There's not as many of them, but there's still new wave. There's still people out there that make essentially alternative music, like 90s style alternative rock. There's still people out there that make new blues or classical music or whatever. Like, I think that just because it's not super in vogue, it's not something. Is In Vogue still together? Is that thing still?
I don't
Never
know.
gonna get it, never gonna get it.
Never gonna get it.
Oh wow, I missed all the Bone Charms.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I was going to sit back and listen to John and Kayla sing In Vogue. Oh, with all of your favorite hits, like that one. And that's it. Well, how many In Vogue
We
songs?
listen to that whole
Let's
CD
see.
all the time at home.
What are the big radio hits for In Vogue? There's that one. This is never gonna get it. Is Free Your Mind? Is that the In Vogue? In Vogue.
And the rest will follow. Because
What?
I'm blind. Don't be so shallow.
My uncle's been killed, hasn't he? I know he never came back from the meeting with High Overseer.
Yeah,
Your uncle hasn't been killed.
I don't know why I expected
I
anything else.
saved him, didn't I? Didn't I? I knocked him out.
My uncle was better to me than my father. He set a wonderful example for his family.
Your uncle tried to
Maybe
get me.
your sleep darts killed him.
Maybe they found him and I have to.
Killed him.
Oh, that's what a safe place was. I had to, if I didn't let him get away, I had to. When he was knocked out,
You have to
I had
take
to
him.
put him in that dumpster before I left. Oh well,
well.
nuts.
You left him to die, Jeff.
Nutty
You're
bananas.
a cold, cold man.
I'm a cold-hearted snake. That's not an In Vogue song. What you guys got? How do you guys feel about the weird, like,
They have tiny heads.
mutant art style they've got going on here? Kind of Team Fortress 2, giant hands and shit. Big foreheads. That guy's got Frankenstein head on the right.
Giant hands. They all have giant hands.
Yep.
Yeah, their hands are actually bigger than their heads.
There's actually
Weird.
There's actually a thing in this game I think where you can find a guy who's like perving out on some lady in the bath, and then you can perv out with the lady in the bath, and then if you like keep doing it, eventually she just assassinates you.
What?
Yeah, did you ever get to that part of this game?
No. I remember I stopped playing it after a while.
Well, but it's in this middle part in the pub, right?
Weird.
Is when you use your vision, you can see through all the walls, and at one point you can see the outline of the guy, and he's like hunkered down, looking through keyhole, and then on the other side you can see the lady in the bathtub, and you can shoo him off, and then you can actually get in there, and then I think that she's like, if you say I want to take a bath with you, and she's like, all right, well then get in, and then it's just like cock, and you're dead. And you're like, oh, okay. I don't know. Let's see.
Taking baths with people is overrated. It's super uncomfortable.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Maybe it's also because I'm slightly a giantess. I'm not like gonna be as tall as my little sister, but I'm a tall lady.
Do you? What about? Well, do you have like getting in the jacuzzi with people problems?
No,
That's a
but
much
I did
bigger-
get in this weird jacuzzi that was meant for laying down, and it was really hard to have a sit-up conversation in it.
It was meant for laying down.
Yeah.
That seems very strange. Why was it? I mean, like, was it
Like,
shaped
it-
like a bed, or
It was shaped like your body had like space between your legs, like a raised part for between your legs
Huh.
and a raised part between your arms.
Are you sure you weren't being frozen in carbonite? You sure that wasn't what was actually going on there?
Yeah. Kayla is 5'7", which isn't huge, but it's not small.
No.
It's not small at all. And I was this tall in 7th grade. So in 7th grade, I was super huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never. I just felt like I was an average height. Like never. Oh my God, you're so tall, or oh my God, you're so short. Just like never commented on it.
Yeah, I always thought I was an average height until like recently, until people were like, "No, you're actually pretty tall for your for you," and I'm like, "Okay, well, whatever."
I am not a foot taller than Rubio. Rubio and I are actually exactly the same height. It's just his head is so giant that he seems shorter. And I also wear heels.
Okay.
But he has a giant head.
Whoa, what
It's so big.
is it?
Yes.
I don't know if I've ever really noticed. Where the hell?
How tall is everyone else? How
Well-
tall are you, John?
There we go.
I don't know. I mean, I think I'm like, I think probably, well, no, probably like 6'1" at most. Last time I actually measured how tall I was 5'11", but I'm sure I may have grown an inch or two since then.
How tall are you, Jim?
It's about the 5'11", 5'12", or 6'0", depending on how exact you want to be.
So my sister's father, she's my half-sister,
Yeah.
he is 6'7".
Mm-hmm.
So we think she's going to be a tall girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig tall ladies.
Yeah.
Didn't even know it.
Really?
Yeah. I've told this story before, but fuck it, I'll tell it again. So I was in Los Angeles on vacationing with a friend of mine, and we went to, it was the first time I'd ever been to a Trader Joe's. And there was this lady in the Trader Joe's who was she was obviously a firefighter lady, because she was wearing like the firefighter pants and like a wife beater with like suspenders and stuff, and she was like 6'5", 6'7", something like that. She had boots and stuff on, and I was just like, whoo. I had the vapors. I had horse noises coming out of me apparently.
Oh my.
And I kind of tried it in the least creepy way possible. I kind of followed her around a little bit, just like, oh man, I like that lady. She's interesting.
So you followed her, but never talked to her.
I don't talk to you. Just what am I going to do? Just walk up to people and talk to them? Come on.
Yeah, you go, hey, what kind of jelly should I get?
Yeah.
That kind of jelly for your peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, I don't talk to people. That's crazy stuff.
That's why I just talk out loud, so then I can act like I'm talking out. I can say something, but I act like I'm talking out loud, and if they respond, then I can actually continue the conversation.
Yeah.
And if they don't, then I just continue talking to myself.
Yeah.
And then they just think I'm crazy.
See, I guess that would be a weird thing to walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, how's it going? You seem cool. What's your name?" And then when they don't respond to you, you just go on talking to yourself.
Like if we're in a store or something, and mind you, I haven't done this in a long time because I am currently dating someone. But if you're in a store or something, you know, like let's say you're in the chips aisle in the store, the grocery store. It's a hot chick, you know, girl you really like, and you know she's looking at chips. You just kind of walk up and you're like, all right, what kind of chips do I want? You know, just kind of start talking out loud. And you're like, ooh, I really like those. And then if they respond like, yeah, those are really good, then you kind of strike up a conversation, and then go from there. If they don't, then you just look like a crazy person, and it's okay.
Yeah, part of the whole reason that I don't talk to people is because I don't look like a crazy person.
Yeah, I just don't mind. You got to go for it.
Nah.
Sorry.
But really, it only works if you're at like a store or something and you're looking at stuff.
Yeah.
If you're not at a store or something, you know, obviously.
Nope.
You know, if you're like at, you know, I don't know, walking down the street, walking next to them, being like, "Where should I walk? I don't know." Maybe not so much, but
I don't know. So my grandmother,
they might be like, "Walk further from me, please." You know.
my grandmother is one of the. She's kind of like a hippie, kind of new agey. Believes, you know, mother god. Like,
Okay.
her church is in a circle, and there's like a fire where they burn their prayers. Like, so she's kind of that kind of Mother Earth kind of lady.
Yeah.
And she'll go and there'll be like homeless people, and she'll flirt with them like, you have the most gorgeous eyes, like all the time. It's one of the most amazing things. But I love going anywhere with her because she will talk to every human. So you just need to take my Nana with you.
That's right.
She'll be your wingman.
Kayla's Nana is going to be my new wingman. That's totally what's going to happen. I have a good feeling about this. I think there's nothing that could possibly go wrong at all with this particular plan.
So my cousin was setting up a OK Mantis profile,
Right.
you know? And so everyone in our family was like, hey, you should put this picture of you with Nana on it because it's such a cute picture and it shows that you love your Nana.
Right.
And so everyone finds it endearing. So she's like the best wingman.
Nana.
Yeah.
Allison was telling me that, well, no, I'm not going to say that. So. Let's get a question.
Secrets.
Yeah.
Are there any questions?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Are
there's
we
always
have not
secrets.
answered?
I'm going to skip
There's
these guys.
always secrets.
Trying to get to the... There we go.
So wait. Quick Kick says, shall we warn the folks about the futility of trying to pick up ladies along 6th Street? Were you guys doing that?
No.
You and the ninja?
Oh, he told me, okay, he told me a story that is his story to tell, where he was like, have you ever had a person who comes into town from out of town and they're like, so I went to X place. And I'm like, okay. And then I decided to do Y, and it's like, oh, you don't do Y at X place. X place is not the place that you do Y. It's like, yeah, I figured that out after a while. It's like, yep. So nothing. I'll leave it to him. It's his own story to tell.
Sorry. He's LOLing you.
Yeah.
Lols.
I mean, I will tell you right now that if you were looking to pick people up in Austin, 6th Street is not the place to go.
No.
6th Street is not the place to go.
No.
People, I mean, like, and I don't pick up people at the places you're supposed to pick them up, but I know better than to even to have fantasies about picking people up on 6th Street because that place is so filled with like gangs of people harassing women and all kinds of stuff that it's just like women who go to 6th Street are not looking to talk to you, random dude.
They're there to get blitzed out of their minds and party with their friends.
Yeah.
So just buy them drinks. That's how it wins.
No. They're savvy. Okay, what are we doing here? Make with Slackjaw and the distillery.
So,
wait, I thought this was the hooker.
This has come up like a few times from a few different people. They're like, would you share your best drug or drinking story? And I'm just not going to go there because morality clause.
Right.
I will tell you other kooky things.
Yeah.
But, do you guys have those? I know John probably has thousands.
No, I don't really have any.
I've got quite a few.
I seem to recall that
Davis said he slayed on 6th Street, by the way.
He slayed on 6th Street?
Yeah.
When? No, seriously, 10 years ago when you were in college? Like, that makes a difference.
Sorry, John.
No.
Derailing your drunk story.
No, I don't have one. I mean, I seem to recall, Grant having a video series on the internet called Greatest Drunk Stories Ever Told. That I'm sure there are people
Is that a bad guy?
have
I want to shoot him in the face anyway.
told awesome stories. I have not, because I don't drink.
Grant said he did it yesterday, just so you know.
Yeah, just yesterday. He took his baby down to 6th Street to
Hey,
pick
hey,
up
hey,
ladies.
hey.
Single dads is the best thing to look for.
Whoa. Okay, freak, dude.
Were you a raver in college?
Oh, God, no. I went to one rave one time. It was, oh, no, that's not true. I went to a few raves, but I only went to one that was awesome, but it was because I was on drugs at the time, and I had this girl to make out with. But then she wanted me to make out with her gross friend, and I was like, ugh, no, I don't want to. But, you're on ecstasy, so you kind of want to make out with everybody. But, man, that woman was just like, God, she was odious. Curse in front of children. bad hygiene and just.
How come there were so many children at your rave?
No. That's not the same story. That's a different story. Where
Alright.
we were outside of a Bennigan's and there were a bunch of kids there, and she just would not. She was just. It was like it was enough profanity to make me go. Could you just tone it down until those kids are fucking gone? Like those kids don't have to hear all about your genital lady parts and what they did last weekend. Oh shit. Hey, dude. Sorry about that. So okay, I'll tell one drug story. It's an oldie, but a pretty goodie. So once upon a time, back when I was a young man, we used to do LSD all the time. All the time. This is what we used to do on Friday nights. Just find some ass and take it. And there was one night where we were down at the local dollar cinema, and it was after the movie Mortal Kombat, the original Mortal Kombat, had come out. So we went to the theater to watch Mortal Kombat. Now, in my experience, whenever I take LSD and watch a movie, the time watching the movie just disappears. Like, it's like the movie starts, and the movie's over. And I can't really remember what the hell happened in between. Just all that time gone. But somehow, Mortal Kombat really confused me. Like, the problem with taking LSD is that I get very confused. Like, I wasn't entirely sure what was real life and what wasn't anymore. I just got done watching Raiden, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero and all those guys doing their thing. I was not entirely certain what was going on. I was very, very confused, and I was with a couple of my friends. So I asked one of my friends, when we got out of there, the only thing I could say, and I was stuck in a loop, was I kept asking, who am I? Because I couldn't figure out the answer to that question. Who am I? And my friend thought that it would be absolutely lovely to just screw with me. So,
As you do as a friend.
right. Do I talk to this guy or assassinate him? Okay, talk to him. And so I was really confused in the parking lot. I was smoking cigarettes, and they were like, don't go anywhere. And I was like, okay. So I was trying to figure out who I was. Mortal Kombat was all up in my brain. And he went to the store that was nearby, and I came back, and I was like, no, seriously, dude, you have to tell me who I am because I can't remember anymore. And all he did is he just held up this little action figure that he bought in my face. And that was the only response he would give to me. So after a while, we were done, and we decided that I was going to drive everybody home, which is not safe, but I used to do it anyway.
Don't do it at home, kids.
Yeah, don't. It's really unsafe. And the latter half of the story will show you why it's unsafe. So halfway through driving home, I looked over at him. Oh, wait, what the fuck? I missed something. God damn it. Here, just kill me. I'll go back and do it right this time. Halfway through the drive home, I looked over, and because I've been talking to my friend the entire time, I decided, oh, I'm that guy. And so if I was that guy, that means I didn't need to be driving this car. So I'm just looking over at him in the passenger seat. I just take my hands off the wheel and start staring at him. And because of the person that he is, he just stared back at me. And then we went like skidding off the road. Now we didn't run into anything. We actually came pretty close to running into a telephone pole, but the car skidded to a halt. At that point, I was like, "Oh, okay, I remember who I am now," and that was it. And then I was dead.
That's a good story.
Yeah,
Not really.
Not really.
You need to be more responsible, Jeff.
That was over half my life ago. I was like 15. I'm 36 now. So
Okay. All right.
I can't go back and make dumb things not happen. Like once upon a time I told a story about shoplifting something from a Best Buy. And somebody was like, that really lowers my opinion of you. And I was like, I was 16. That was 20 years ago that I did that. No way for me to... Okay, so I'm supposed to go to his office.
My poor sister. One time we almost hit one
What?
of those.
Why did he do that?
The median,
So apparently,
the
leaving
poles.
the room
Leaving the room.
kills you.
Okay, well, what am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
I talked to him. So he's telling me to go and figure out what happened to his friend. Okay, I will do that. But then as soon as maybe if I go out this little hole. Maybe it's because I got seen? Yeah, it's because I got seen. Okay. So I got to do this without getting seen.
Ah.
Ooh.
Yeah. One time I blew 151 fireballs at my friend's house and burned his porch.
So one time we ran out of Everclear and for breathing fire.
Yeah.
This is before it was drinking, and so we just used rubbing alcohol.
Oh, don't do that. That's terrible.
Yeah, my mouth smelled like a hospital for like 2 days.
Shit. Okay, I gotta get out of here without getting seen. I think I know how to get out of here without getting seen.
But we'd blow fireballs at remote control cars covered in shaving cream so they'd be more flammable.
Do you know about like what was that story that they had where back in the Prohibition days, the United States, like the people used to get medicinal alcohol, or this was before like rubbing alcohol had anything in it. So people used to just get like alcohol and then make like hooch out of it.
Yeah.
And that the United States government started putting like poison, like things that would make you sick, in with the like just straight up rubbing alcohol, but they didn't tell anybody. And there was like a serious number of fatalities that occurred because of this, like people who would go blind because. Are you guys fighting a rat? Are you fighting that guy?
I think he's spitting fire in his face.
Oh, is that a weeper? I don't know why they're fighting each other. That's the thing I don't understand. Oh, shit. Okay, you kind of got me with that one. Yeah, it's kind of messed up, though. That's an actual thing that happened. And that's why isopropyl alcohol these days has things in it that will make you sick.
Huh.
Because if it didn't, people would just fucking drink it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
If he comes in here, I think I got time to stab him.
Does he have superpowers too?
No. He can blow fire. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around,
I
turn
think
around.
he knows you're there, so he's like, I'm not turning.
No, he's going back to his rest state. And he's got some weepers coming up on him from this way. So I think if I teleport out of here, I can probably get past his field of vision. Like that.
Nicely done.
Yeah, upgrading Blink and the eyeball see in the dark mechanic is like the first thing that you should do in this game. So did we ever get a consensus about the game? Madden? Was it Madden?
Yes.
Madden was...
Madden what
Madden
people wanted to
was the
see?
winner.
What was it, Madden?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or was it
time.
Metro?
Okay.
No, it was
I thought it was
Madden.
Metro.
It was Madden?
But I guess it was Madden. Okay, I'll go with
And
Kayla's
they want to
answer.
play with you real bad.
I don't even know. Is that a thing with Madden? I mean,
Yeah,
I'm going to have to
I mean,
have
you
it for... here's the thing. I ain't buying 4 copies of Madden, and we're not switching between consoles. So if I buy Madden, it's probably going to be for the PS4, and that's just going to be what it has to be. Because,
That's what they want.
You know...
They said now people are going Metro 1, so whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying Metro. And then some people are saying Metro Madden.
Madtro.
Metro, yeah. Metro.
Whee! Oh, shit!
So second half people say Metro. Whatever.
What? God, what do you just... Be stabbed already.
He's
I know how to wily.
Count.
Oh, shit. This... Another one?
So, here's some questions.
All right.
Have you guys seen the new Doctor Who yet?
Nope.
I have not. I kept forgetting when it was coming out, and then it came out. So as soon as we get done here, I'm probably going to watch it, take a nap, and then go get drunk.
I have yet to finish watching the last season, so...
What?
Would you bang Loretta for Attack on the Titan Season 2?
No.
Nope. I'll wait.
Have you ever played a game called Krytosis Sleep with a Breezin'?
No.
I don't believe so. That doesn't sound familiar.
Jazz Bar or Dive Bar?
Dive bar.
Dive Bar.
I don't care.
Are my friends there?
Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Are my friends there? It's like, I'm not, it's not like I'm going to be drinking anything.
Favorite villain from Flash's Rogue Gallery?
Captain Cold.
The Reverse Flash.
Someone said, what's Doctor Who?
What's Doctor Who? Oh.
It's a TV show.
Woo! Oh, shit.
Let's see.
Damn it.
What's
I totally
your
had
favorite
you.
noir comic, movie, or TV show?
Movie, comic, or TV show?
Noir.
Yeah, noir.
Okay. No, but that's...
Yes.
My answer would be a movie if it was just property, but
Yeah.
Okay, movie, comic, or TV show. I think Sleeper falls into that category really
Yeah.
well, and I really like that book.
Anything
a lot.
written by Brubaker. Brubaker works in the realm of noir.
Yeah.
Same with Rucka. Greg Rucka as well.
Gregory Rucka.
Comic-wise, anything by those two guys, I'd be okay with.
Nope.
As far as
God.
like movies, I don't
Fuck.
know, Maltese Falcon, I guess.
Big
Yeah.
Sleep, man.
I
Big
love
Sleep.
Third Man. Love
Yeah, it's a good one.
Dark City. It's,
Wait, a sci-fi Dark City?
yeah, it's also noir.
Yeah, it is noir.
The
It's a sci-fi
pacing.
noir. Yeah, good point. That is a really good one.
I haven't
I
seen
see.
Dark City in a long time, but I remember when I first saw it that I didn't really care for it all that much. But so many people have such a high opinion of it that I've actually thought about going back, because I'm not opposed to the idea of going back and revisiting the stuff that you didn't like, to see if you still don't like it.
John showed it to me because he loves it, and it was great for
Yeah.
me. What are you guys doing with that Sega Genesis you got at the Rage Select?
Yeah, what
Very
are you
proud.
doing with it?
I don't even think it's
I-
here. I
it
think
is
you have
here.
it. Do you? Oh, is it here? Okay.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
here. It's just
There's.
effort.
Oh, God, fuck,
We're all exhausted. Sorry, guys.
fuck, what the? Fucking rats ratted me out. They ratted me out, John.
Yep.
What is the weirdest public restroom you've ever been in?
Oh God, what is the one in? It's a coffee shop here in town. They've changed it since then, but it's on North Loop.
I don't know. I don't go to coffee shops. Starbucks.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember. But it was weird to me because their bathrooms were like the female women's bathroom was designed to look like heaven, and male bathroom was designed to look
Oh,
like
cool.
hell.
Mhm.
But then they also had like they encourage people to write quotes regarding both from famous people. So there's just like in the male bathroom, it's all hell based and all about how you're going to hell. And I'm just like, and there's a devil in there that's looking at you pee.
Yeah.
And it's just like, this is awkward. I feel awkward in here. Apparently, my poop means I'm going to hell.
There was a place here in town. There's actually there's two places. One was downtown at the library, which is a douche bar. There was a bathroom where you would go into the bathroom, but it had one-way glass. So while you were peeing, you were like looking out onto the dance floor.
What?
Yeah, like the bathroom was a little bit darker so that people couldn't see in there. But while you were peeing, like the stall was at like mid-level, right? But then above that was all one-way glass, so you could look out onto the people rocking and rolling. Mighty Fine, the burger joint, also has a
Yeah.
similar thing where
Yeah, they do.
where there's like a whole wall that's just a mirror that you could see out. And I don't know why you'd want to watch people poop, or why you'd want to look at people while you're pooping. Wait, is there one of these that's Build Adrenaline, Possession, Bend Time, Swarm of Rats, Powerful Wind, Shadow Kill?
I don't know. Those ones on the floor that are no toilet are always very difficult for me.
Yeah.
Like the Asian or European bathrooms.
Mhm.
They're just holes in the ground.
Yeah.
I can't. It's
I only ran
hard.
into those in Italy, and I was just like,
Yeah.
that was a weird pooping experience, Italy. Thank you very much. It's a little bizarre. All right, how much time do we have left? We got to get to the golden cat here.
5:44. That's why I'm
Oh
on
my
to
god!
questions.
All right, well, hell, I got to run to the hooker place.
And then I was thinking of another bathroom, and I totally just slipped out of my brain.
Sorry,
I don't know.
I didn't mean to talk about hookers. Distract you from the bathroom questions. Damn it!
Why?
Um,
So funny.
Oh, what the?
What's your worst road rage experience?
I don't really have much road rage anymore.
I wouldn't say it's worse, but the only time I ever have gotten close to road rage is driving here in Austin, because most Austinites don't know how to drive properly. But that's neither here nor there, I guess.
I get, after driving with Allison, I get like,
Road anxiety.
no, like road rage for like a few days and stuff. And I'll be like, Like it's like contagious. And then the worst I've ever seen though is like someone cut off my dad. So my dad, when I was a little girl, and my dad was like honking the horn and all that stuff. So the guy got like behind our car and was like tailgating us. So my dad like pulled off to the side of the road, and the other guy got out of his car, and you could see his wife in the car, and they were like, "Rah!" like just yelling at each other and being crazy. Like that's the craziest road rage I've ever seen.
One time it wasn't my road rage, but somebody else's road rage. I entered the highway into an exit only lane because it was like the only place to get on, and apparently like I was going 60 and there was a guy who was driving in the far right hand lane who was going like 85, and I didn't realize it because I wasn't looking for crazy people, so he had to stop fairly quickly to not hit me. So then he decided that he was going to drive in front of me in the middle lane on the highway and continue to slow down to like 45 miles an hour. And I eventually just had to fake him out and go around him. But like, I was like, what the fuck are you trying to, like, it was like, it's like he thought that I got on the highway and then just slammed on my brakes to intentionally try to get him to run into me. Like, oh, I'll show this guy. I'll do the same thing. When it was like, I don't know. I don't even know. So yeah, there was that. But after like 5 years ago, the last ticket that I got when I went to defensive driving, the shit finally got into my brain where it's like driving really quickly and aggressively doesn't get you places any faster, or it gets you there it's negligible, the benefits of doing that. So now I just chill out, listen to podcasts in my car.
So people were asking me about Allison and her road rage. Like, every day is Allison's worst road rage day.
She doesn't even have to get in the car.
Nope.
Like,
She just has road rage.
Yep.
and like we'll go to Hobby Lobby and she'll like be honking her horn at grandmas and stuff. Use your turn signal.
Yep.
Like, that's every moment. But I think she's getting better. She's compartmentalizing better now. But yeah, we used to say we needed to do a GoPro of that.
Yep.
And just set up like obstacles in a parking lot.
Get everybody else from Rage Select to just drive in front of her slowly.
I'm not
Grant.
I'm not that stupid.
Yeah.
To do that.
To drive slowly in front of Allison.
Never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Oh my gosh, you got an earworm.
Okay, I got the ivory room and I got the smoking room. Which one should I go to? I don't know what's in either one of them.
And we did play GTA V at the Rooster Teeth.
No, you didn't.
What did we play?
You played GTA 4,
Oh,
not GTA. You played GTA IV, not GTA V.
Ivy.
Is there a...
Let's see. So, what is the most annoying or funny muscle memory experience?
Muscle
memory. I'm not sure I understand what that question is asking.
Yeah, I mean, I know what muscle memory is. I just don't. Yeah, I don't quite understand what that would translate into, what that would be.
It's just like when people say, "Okay, cross your arms how it feels normal. Now try to put the other arm on top." Like that, I guess.
I don't know. I'll tell you right now that whenever anybody says think fast, all I ever do is turn my head in the direction of whatever it is that's coming at me. It gets slapped in the face. They'd be like, think fast. And I'd turn it to what? Smack. When I say think fast, you're supposed to do a flip like a ninja and then catch whatever that is in midair. And I'm like, I just, no. I can't even play sports ball because the things come towards my face, I just let them hit me in the face. I can't catch or throw.
Would you give your right nut for Dark Souls 3?
No.
What's a muscle?
What is that? You know that muscles can only pull?
Yeah.
They cannot push. So if you have muscles that work in two directions, there's actually one set on one side that pulls and one set on the other side that also pulls.
So if someone says push with your muscles, it's a lie.
It is a lie, yes.
What's your strangest habit?
I
pull in air
yeah.
through my teeth, like the tooth hole in the front, and I go all the time. Drives John absolutely crazy. He's like, "Why are you doing that? Do you need a floss?" I'm like, "No, it's just what I do."
I have restless leg syndrome, so I'll be sitting still and like my leg will be moving.
Whoa.
And people seem to think, "Whoa, hello."
Okay.
And then people will think that I'm like either anxious or in some cases like I'll be slightly annoyed, but because I'm tapping my leg, they'll think I'm pissed off. And
Yeah.
I'll just be like, no, I'm actually perfectly fine. But you're tapping, you're like, yeah, I do that now. It just does that. I don't have control over it. It just does it. Sorry.
Have you ever gotten the shivers while stretching?
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, there's an easier way.
Did you think of your strangest habit tick?
I don't know that I really have one. I don't know.
Have you had a strangest time where your manhood had fluid in it?
What?
Boners.
Strangest time that you've gotten a boner?
Yeah.
No.
Or the strangest well, the wording is strangest boner you've had. But I don't know. I think they'd be pretty uniform.
Yep. Okay, here's the other Pendleton. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Blarg! Oh, wait, what's going on? Why are you trying to gnaw my face off? Oh, ouch! Ouch. That was way easier than the last one. That took like no time flat.
Grant says he makes horse noises when he grows up.
Makes horse noises when he throws up?
He wakes up.
When he wakes up?
Yeah.
Just murr. Good morning. No, wait, that's something different. All right, now what? Leave?
Did you see the Bloodborne gameplay?
Of course. Of
I
course.
He has. I have not.
Yeah, of course. I'm trying not to like know every single goddamn thing about that game before it comes out. But so I'm not watching like any there've been some like really super in-depth videos about what everything means. I watched Vati Vidya's analysis because that guy, I like his YouTube channel.
What's better, guacamole or salsa?
Guacamole.
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 Queso.
Well, that wasn't a choice.
Doesn't matter. I don't like guacamole or salsa, so queso.
What?
Kayla, what's going to be the next big good for Rage Select?
Ouch. Whoa.
Banana bread's getting old. I didn't come up with banana bread. That was you guys. Well, so, chat room, what's our next baked good?
Yep.
Cupcakes.
Hot pretzels. I like a hot pretzel. That's not dirty. I mean, I'm talking about an actual hot pretzel.
You're a real hot pretzel.
You're a real hot pretzel, lady. It sounds like something you hear like a 1950s type of thing. Well, that Dave's a real hot pretzel.
Or like an Old West.
Yeah.
Well, that there's a hot pretzel.
Did they even have pretzels in the Old West?
Yeah, no.
Wee.
They said, Jeff Grant is saying,
Yeah.
I'm going to be Grant.
Okay, you
And-
be Grant.
And I'm...
I'll be Allison.
No, you're Jeff.
Oh, I have to be Jeff.
Sorry.
Was Grant telling you to touch me? Don't touch me.
And I'm caressing your face.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And I said, why do you no longer look in my eyes during coitus?
Oh, Grant.
Oh, Grant.
Oh, Grant.
Kayla, when's Waffle Maker releasing? As soon as they figure out how to make a game.
You got to tell them. You got to say we're not talking about that right now. I'll teach you all the stuff to say.
Okay.
We're not talking about that right now. We'll have more information for you at TGS. So wait, here's the madam's office. Oh, did I not open the whiskey? Oh no, there's a picture on the wall. Open picture. You got to move a picture. You got to use. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
What video game character would you like to exist slowly so you could beat it to death?
I don't want to beat any video game character to death. I like
Navi.
I don't even hate Navi.
Okay, what is this? Search Madam's office to find Emily's location. Okay, somewhere in Madam's office is Emily's location. Nope.
Jeff, what didn't you like about the latest season of 24?
Oh, I thought it was just kind of dull all over. It was unimaginative. It was unimaginative. The plot was kind of stupid, and I just didn't like it. I wasn't really thrilled by it. I felt like it really showed how. There we go. I really felt that it showed how the formula for 24 is old and needs to be updated. So that's what I thought.
Jeff,
Yes.
I'm going to say this romantic because I really liked when I was romantic.
Yeah. What is?
Jeff.
Yeah.
Was the day your father passed his beard down to you the most painful day of his life or the happiest?
My father is the only man I've ever known who is able to affect a non-creepy mustache. But in my life and to my knowledge, he has never affected a beard.
Ta-da!
Bum, bum, bum.
What languages do you want to learn the most?
Klingon. Mostly.
Spanish.
If I could snap my fingers, it'd be Japanese. John?
Yeah, probably Japanese if I could snap my fingers, but I'd I'm fine not knowing any language.
Oh, hey, there's a totally dude up there.
Other than English, and I butcher that,
What?
so, you know.
Shut up, dude. Who the face?
What's the most interesting bathroom writing you've ever seen?
I can't remember because it was in a toilet.
I will say I
In
did go
the
into
toilet?
Yeah. No, it's directly in the toilet.
Yeah, I will say I did go into a bathroom that had the entire lyrics to Jenny Jenny.
Yeah.
Like all on the bathroom wall. Someone wrote the entire lyrics to the song on the bathroom wall, and I actually was like, that's impressive.
I like it when there's that conversation on the bathroom wall
yeah.
where some guy says something and then somebody else replies to it, then somebody else replies to that. It's like reading this weird like YouTube comments or something. There's a Cracked video that talks about that I really enjoyed. Talks about how comments on the internet is like the writing on the wall in a public bathroom.
Yeah.
So, Allison and I were talking because, like, I
Yeah,
can't.
what kind of stuff do they write on the ladies' bathroom
They
wall?
write all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
But, like, I have this really hard, even though I'm an artist, I have a hard time with artist types. And anyone who takes anything very seriously, I can't wrap my brain around it.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I want to go to a coffee house, but I don't want to go to a coffee house where everyone's just talking about Sartre, you know, the writer.
Yeah.
And
As opposed to the professional athlete.
yeah. And then I went
Donnie Sartre.
the next bathroom I went to, they had unisex bathrooms because Austin's going that way. And what did they have? Sartre quotes on the thing. I was like,
on
oh,
the graffiti
no.
on the walls?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I was like,
Yikes.
what did I do?
I don't like the idea of all of Austin becoming unisex bathrooms. I don't know. As a lady, Kayla, what do you think? Are you
more bathrooms for me? Ladies' line's always the longest line.
Well, does
except
that
at the
mean
draft house?
does that mean that there's not going to be any urinals in any bathrooms anymore?
I say whatever if you
Like
can,
if there's urinals and stalls, does that mean there could be ladies in there in the stalls and that like
Yeah.
dudes can just use the urinals?
yeah.
That sounds
Huh.
incredibly weird.
But when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yes, I agree. When you got to go, you got to go. Hello, Granny Rags.
Grant wants to know will we dress as him for Halloween?
Will we dress up as Grant for Halloween?
Yeah.
That seems a bit redundant. Is Grant going to dress up like us for Halloween?
Yeah, Grant.
I've already
Yeah.
got my Halloween costume planned, so the answer to that would be no.
I'm heading in the direction of
And-
no
and-
Halloween
and then
costume
the-
again this year.
The chat room wants me to either stop hitting on you or keep hitting on you. They can't decide.
Uh-huh.
It's-
Me?
Yeah. Because I was doing everything, like all the questions and like the super
Oh, well,
sensually.
I don't understand that anymore, so
Just cupping your head and going, do you think Alien Isolation is going to be the same
What?
cluster as previous Alien game?
no.
No. I have hopes that it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to play bad video games, so if it's bad, that's worse than if it's good.
What anime do you hate the most?
That's a good question. I hate how much I hate the fact that there's no correct pronunciation for the word for the Naruto, and that whenever I say it, no matter how much I try, they're just like, "Why do you say it like that? It's so weird. You just don't even know how to say it." Burgers.
I will admit there's an anime that I used to just hate with a fiery passion.
Yeah.
I honestly can't remember what it was though. Like literally, I've forgotten what it was that I just hated so badly. But there was one that I used to just hate with a fiery passion.
Okay, this is probably going to kill me.
Probably.
Whoop. Wheat. There we go.
Just hurt a little bit.
Blink is so useful.
Guess what?
What's that? Are we done?
6 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock. Well, thank you so much, everybody. I'm sorry. Oh, what the fuck? What was that?
Look, you found your lady.
All right. So thank you guys. Thank you all very much. I'm sorry I was a little sleep deprived today. Kayla, John, thank you as always for coming by. I don't know. Maybe we'll be playing some Madden next week. Maybe not. But this has been Dishonored. If you guys haven't played this game, I think it's rad. You should totally go play it.
It's free on Xbox 360 for games with gold. It's currently free to play on Steam right now for the weekend. For the weekend.
Yeah, for the weekend. When this goes up later on, when the archive goes up, it will not be.
Yeah, it will not be.
But it's pretty cheap on Steam, even on a regular day. I think it's like $10 or $20 for the whole thing. And I think it's totally worth playing if you're into sneak games. Yep, so join us back here. If you come back to the website where you are right now, ostensibly, if you're not watching us on Twitch, head on over to rageselect.com if you'd like to hear the podcast. I'll be putting it up in between 30 and 45 minutes probably. And you should definitely come back tomorrow if you're I skip Mondays on Rage Select. You shouldn't, because we got a little special something for you tomorrow. And you guys have any final thoughts? You want to pimp out your individual projects?
No, I'm good.
Kayla, do you want to pimp out your kindergarten class?
No, my individual project is watch me on Sunday streaming.
All right, there you go.
Watch more of me on a super awesome video
And
game
if you
show.
don't like my voice, don't come back.
That's
Wait,
right.
No, come back more.
Yep.
Bring a friend. If you don't like my voice, everyone tell me how much you hate my voice next week.
Get a whole posse together.
Because this week was only 2 people. Last week was only 1.
What?
Next week I want 4. 4 people.
But that breaks. If it was 1 last week, 2 this week, wouldn't you want 3 next week?
No, because they're both
then
bringing
they
a friend.
tell 2 friends, and then they tell 2 friends.
I get it now. I get it.
Exactly. All right, folks. I'm going to go watch Doctor Who. Have fun.
Bye.